Okay. Hello everybody, it is I, Shino the Penguin, back at you with yet another stream. Welcome to Thursday! Give it up for Thursday! Gonna be doing some Umamusume, gonna be doing a few runs. Decided to take Legends of Heroes, League of Heroes seriously. I guess that's what I'm doing. Also motivation for me to actually play the game, I guess, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna be. I mean, it's probably gonna be pretty casual, pretty chill, so I don't see it to be too crazy. I guess strategy-wise, so I did a little bit of research beforehand, just to see what I guess is the best strategy, so to speak. So the upcoming League of Heroes is gonna be medium dirt race, so a lot of dirt options. I ended up just going with if you saw my Twitter page or my Blue Sky page, you see that the characters in the thumbnail are the characters that I'm going to be going for, which is Furioso, Hokotarumai Swimsuit Edition, which apparently is really powerful in this. It's that and the newest Smart Falcon that's currently in the gacha pool right now, or like currently is a raid up right now. So those two are the, I guess, the SS, so to speak, ranks. So I'm like, I might as well just go with the Hokotarumai. I don't really hate her too much. Again, with these competitions, I don't really choose the meta. I just kind of go for what my favorite characters are, and hopefully are kind of in the meta. So that's my kind of reasoning behind that. But yeah, and then that, and then Oguri Cap Christmas Edition, in honor of the currently airing Cinderella Grey, we'll be going with Oguri Cap. Also because Oguri Cap's my favorite character anyway, or one of my favorite characters at least, so it's good reasoning for that. So without further ado, let's hop into the, let's get into it. Let's hop into the game, shall we? We shall. Okay. So I already did the research. I already did kind of a little bit into what, I guess, skill cards, what skills to take, what support cards to take. So I haven't started any of them yet. I just literally just started this one. Just did a little bit of research beforehand, so I don't bore y'all with the knowledge gathering, so to speak. So I guess to kind of summarize what I have right now for my lineup. So I got these two characters. These two are sort of the what I've seen as the so-called, I guess, best skills to take. And I'll say this, all three characters I'm going to be playing using training are all going to be leaders, Senkos. No Niges, none of the other stuff, which is kind of interesting, because usually with these League of Heroes you kind of want to go for something that's pretty leading for the most part. Although it seems like with the acceleration skills, it seems like the leaders are still going to be better than the runners, so that's kind of the reasoning that I saw. And I was like, I just want to train one strategy just because I feel lazy, and I'm like, I don't want to put myself through all the different strategies. Also, Kopano Riki was another consideration, but like, training her is a pain in the butt because you have to get like at least 6 different green skills for her unique skill to activate, and I'm like, that's so much RNG. I don't want that in my life. I'm not here for that. I already deal with enough RNG with this game, training and like the gacha itself. I don't want to do even more of that. So that's a no for her. I kind of wanted to do Transcend because I do like her as a character, but like she's not really that good. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll just have to settle with Furioso and Oguri Cap, and then yeah, my Tarumai is my meta pick, so to speak. Anyway, otherwise, cards are pretty standard. You know, you got Still in Love, Almond Eye. I did get another copy of Almond Eye. I won't say how. I won't get into specifics about how, because that's kind of a, let's just say a kind of, well, I didn't whale. I used up my paid gems, let's just say that. But yeah, obviously you got the skill card here. Since this is a medium dirt race that we're looking for, we need at least 1,000 stamina as far as I saw. No, not 1,300 stamina. As far as I saw, I think the ideal spread for the characters are 1,800 speed, 1,300 power and stamina, and then 1,200 guts and wisdom. Whether we get that, I don't know. We'll sure damn try. Okay, with the Senko, I think this is pretty self-explanatory. And then finally, this card. So this card's kind of a weird one, right? So it's like, the only reason why I chose this card specifically, or borrowed this card, is because it has this skill. Which this skill is apparently super OP for this specific course, racetrack, race, which is Oi? Oi. OI, literally just Oi. The Oi racetrack, 2,000 meters, dirt race. Apparently this is a really good skill for that, so I'm like, alright, well, and apparently this card gives the gold version of that skill, so I'm like, well, we'll see what happens, but we can try that out for sure, so that's kind of the thinking there. This is probably going to be the same for, definitely the same for Tarumae. It's going to be a little bit different for Oguri Cap, just because with Christmas Oguri Cap, for those of y'all who don't know, basically her, well, she's like one of the best well, I guess for those of y'all who are looking forward to the English release, which, yeah, it's coming out soon, the Christmas Oguri Cap, whenever it comes out, I think it's like in a year or two after the game gets released. Save your gems for that, because that card will be the meta card. So absolutely get the save up your gems for the Christmas Oguri card. But her unique skill basically works. Hey Manpreet, what's up? Good seeing you. Welcome to the stream. Just kind of going through my thought process for this run, for these runs. Yeah, Christmas Oguri Cap. Her unique is basically like you need to activate 3 stamina skills, and then you get her unique skill, which is super OP. So it's a little different to trainer, and so I need a little bit different inherits here with the parent, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. So for right now, we'll stick with this Furioso. Apparently this is the first time I trained Furioso in this scenario, so we will see what her reactions are to some of the cutscenes. That's the word. So yeah, but alright. Yeah, like I said, hopefully this is a pretty chill stream for the most part. It's probably just gonna be me doing this on auto run, making sure that everything isn't too horrible. I'll just, yeah, for the most part. I mean, hope everybody's having a good day. Horse waifus. Hell yeah, buddy, that's what we're here for. The horse waifus. 18% is low. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, you good? Working and twerking? That's what we'd love to hear. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's Thursday, right? Yeah, I mean, since I don't have a job. Oh, yes, I got this event. Nice. Yeah, the days kind of blend in at this point. The only way I can keep track of time is that I have my kickball league on Wednesdays, and like that's literally it, because I had that yesterday, so it's the only way I can be like, oh, it's this day, or it's like this day. So that's kind of how I've been keeping track of the days, but yeah, I mean today was good. Got an interview, had that today, so it was, I think it went pretty well. I mean, usually with those interviews, I'm usually just like, looking back, I'm like, oh, in retrospect, I did this or this or this, and I'm like, oh man, it's like I messed up. But looking back at that one, I don't see anything that I did wrong there. And to be honest, it was just like a very simple, like, it was like the first interview, it was like the recruiter interview, so it was like, it wasn't anything particularly difficult, but it was still like a little bit, like 45 minutes for an interview is still a little bit like, oh, you prepare for yourself for anything. Luckily it wasn't too technical, so it was all good there. And yeah, hopefully if all works out, we'll see what happens next. Apparently I hear back next week, so hopefully you hear good things. And apparently the interview process is pretty short for the most part. It's like, it's that interview, then the hiring manager, and then a panel interview, and then that's it. So that is a refreshing take, considering how many freaking interviews have so many, like 6 million stages, and it's just like, so glad that we don't have that for this. We'll see how that goes. But other than that, it's nice weather today. It like rained for like 5 seconds and then suddenly didn't. Weather's been really weird. Weather update, by the way. Yeah, it was hot actually. Like I had to wear my shorts. It was like, yeah, man, it's crazy. It's actually becoming spring here, which is unheard of. Well, then again, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna permanently stay this. I'm still like living here in this area. It's like you just learn that even this time of year, you can't get your hopes up about it staying spring weather. It's like it's probably just gonna be like, like let's hold our horses. Wait until maybe like mid-May or something. Ooh, this is a new event. But we'll see. I'm hoping the weather stays as good, I guess. I also wish that, you know, when the weather forecast says rain, that it actually rains. Because since yesterday it was supposed to be like 100% chance of rain, but like it didn't rain. It only rained for like a few minutes at best, and then it's like nope, no rain. So I just wish there was like one day where it's just like raining all day. I don't know what that says about me, where it's like I'd rather, because I mean I don't go outside that much anyway, so it's like, you know, it's nice just to, I like rain when I don't have obligations to go outside. It's like you just kind of stay inside, just enjoy the nice rain smell, you know, keep the windows open, listen to the rain sounds. It's peaceful, it's nice, I like it. Now if you're actually going out places, that would suck because, you know, you have to deal with all the rain stuff, but I don't have that problem anyway. Alright, good start. We got a good start, we got our 2 gauges, we are cooking so far. Man, this makes me realize how long it's been since I actually did like a proper run in this game. Like, I've been doing like fan runs because, for those of you who don't know, basically like this game has like a circle system, like a clan group, however you want to call it. And so I'm in a circle with some randos that I found in the Discord server, and basically you need to like farm a certain number of fans. So within like each training run here, you get like a certain number of fans per race that you do. Some races obviously get more fans than others. Standard, well, it depends on a couple of factors, but I find that generally you get around 250k to 300k fans per run. And of course that can change, like some runs you can just focus solely on doing races. And so I've gotten up to like 1 million fans per run, but generally speaking, if you're not focused on that, generally it's like 300-ish, 300k-ish is usually a pretty good number for a run. So luckily this game added a auto run feature though, so that you don't have to do runs, so that, you know, in runs where you can just like kind of let it do its own thing, and so I can just automatically farm fans, and it's so much better, so convenient. I love it. So it's a lot more easier to keep track of my or keep count of my fan circle quota, basically is what I'm trying to say. So that was the thing. Yeah, so I mean, it is the first day of the month, so that's the thing. It's the weird thing with these gacha games from Japan. It's like you gotta remember that like the end of the month isn't necessarily the end of the month, because it's like for Japan it's like usually it's a day ahead of us. For us US folk, us Americans, it's usually pretty, like, I mean, by now I'm kind of accustomed to it, but like it's like, yeah, you know, you just gotta remember you can't just save all your farm, your circle farm your circle farming until the end of the day or end of the month. You have to do it like the day before the end of the day or month. So like I had to do it like the 29th, which was 2 days ago. I just had to farm. I was like constantly farming, like doing runs over and over and over again in this game, and that's how I got my circle quota. Because like I think 2 days before I was like 12 million fans behind the quota, so I was like, uh-oh, I need to get on that. If it was the before times, I would have been a lot more annoyed at that, because I'd have to, you know, manually have to go through each run. But since they introduced the auto run feature, it is a lot more easier. Oh man, these are not what I want. These stamps are not what I want. Oof. None of these are good at. Well, I guess this one's decent. I still got my guide up. I feel like by now, like I feel like I should probably know by now which stamps I should take and which stamps I shouldn't. But like, there's cases like that where it's like I don't recognize any of these that I remember are like the S or A tier. So I'm like, I don't know which one to take. And so I still have my trusty little guide to the left of me here, and then my OBS is right here. So guide, OBS, guide, OBS. It's nice. It's a good system. I do like whenever I play these games, like the mobile games, that I can like see myself, like my whole like, I guess, interface in my big monitor here, because usually I'm resorted to have to put it like in my other monitor, which is like over here, so you see me like looking, like making sure that everything's like working and stuff. But now I can see everything in my like little big screen here, so it's nice to have that. I need to heal. But yeah, no, Umamusume, yeah, that's coming out June 26th, right? I think was the release date, so that's hype. Good for everyone. I've definitely noticed there's been a lot more of a increase in activity in the subreddit for sure. Like I browse the Umamusume subreddit from time to time. Well, not time to time, let me be honest, a lot. And admittedly that sub is not the most active, which is understandable given the game's only released in Japan. But ever since the announcement of the English version, there's been so many more posts of people. And this is going to make me sound so elitist gatekeepy, but I kind of wish it wasn't the case, because a lot of them are pretty low effort. They're like, oh, like, question. It's like, I really wish, actually, I don't know, do they have they might have a question thread, or they need to make one soon, because like, at this rate, it's just the whole subreddit's going to be filled with like low effort questions of like, how do you play this game? Or like, I don't know, stuff like that. And it's just like, I've seen what happens when a subreddit, or I've seen what happens, not subreddit specifically, like just community in general, like I've seen what happens when a game becomes globalized and then the community kind of changes in that regard. Like Project Sakai, back when I still played that. Oh, this is a new card. I gotta pay attention to what this does. Actually, hold on. Before I make my story, let me make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. I have not gone through the support card route before, so... Because some support cards, if you choose the wrong option, it just ends the tree, the skill tree, so you don't get the skill that you need, and I kind of want my skill, so... Try motion. First event. Okay, I'm so glad. Okay, I'm really glad I checked that because turns out if I chose the bottom option, the event chain would end. So let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Okay. Right. Anyway, yeah, Project Sakai. So yeah, it's like I was part of the that community for a little bit back when it was only a Japanese version game, and then when it came out in global versions, I was like, okay, no, I'm good now. Which that didn't contribute to me not playing the game anymore. Like, I've said this before, I don't really participate too much in fandoms of the Twitters and the Reddits and all that. I guess Reddit in a sense, but like, not really that big of a community if I have to be completely honest. So, it's just, yeah, I'm usually just alone in my own little world. That's the thing, right? Fandoms can be a bit of a tricky subject sometimes. I know. I've talked about it before, I think, with VTubers. I think that was honestly like the biggest reason I was so turned off with them for the longest time. And then I just realized why should I care about that? And then I just went off and did my own thing. So that's been me my whole life. I just kind of usually, I wouldn't say a loner, although yeah, it kind of is pretty much just loner life. But I'm fine with that, you know, as long as I get some interactions with people, which I do. I go out, I touch grass sometimes, so that's enough for me. I don't have to do it every day. That's too much for me. Like, even when I was working and I was just like going out and doing stuff, like I usually save that for like a day, like maybe usually like a Saturday, and then Sunday would usually be the day of rest, because I'm like, I can't do 2 straight days of socializing and then get back to work the next day. That's too much for my social battery. I can't let that happen. So, oh, that's automatic. Okay, great. Is there an option for the third? No. Okay, so I guess that just automatically goes. Good to know. All right. I think we're off to a good start though. I mean, it's still early to say, although I will say, I need to choose a pink skill for the next, or a pink stamp for the next 2 iterations, because otherwise that could be bad. I need to pay attention to that. Yeah, I need to pay semi-attention to this game, otherwise like stuff happens, like I think last stream or like a stream ago where I accidentally put myself into the wrong route tree, and I had to start the run over because I was like, I wasn't paying attention, whoopsies. So remember to pay attention, kids. Pay attention to school. Stay in school. Stay in school, drink water, and don't do drugs. Those are my life lessons. Something like that. Still figuring that out. Alright. Oh my god, so many new events. So, what's this? By the way, I'm so glad they added this now, where you can just see what happens if you choose either option. What is that? What is it? This one? I don't know if that's really gonna be that useful. I'll just go with the top option. Okay. Ooh. Oh right. Ah shoot. I think this is gonna be so weird because I'm like, oh, dirt. Usually dirt for me symbolizes like a mile racer, so I don't need that much stamina. But this is a dirt mid, so I need to remember that I need to get like... Ooh, yes, that's a good skill. Stamp. I need to remember that I need to get pretty high amount of stamina, honestly, like 1300. Which, maybe I should not just have one skill card for that. Support card. Please give me mid-S. Nope. Okay. It's fine too. That's fine. Please. Okay, 13%. Actually, no, you know what? I should heal, and here's why. Because if I do this, I get to fill my gauge up. And if anybody knows what that means, you play this game then, probably, because like, it's a thing. Wait, oh, that was the wrong skill to take. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, that was the wrong... I'm so used to having to take that skill, but it's like, that's the wrong skill. Okay, it's fine. Furioso, you Funabashi-loving creature, you. With all the Umas in this game, you know, some of them have less fleshed out characters than others, I will readily admit. I mean, with a cast of like, I think it's 140 at this. How many characters are there at this point? It's definitely over 100. I should remember because I did the tier list at one time, and I remember saying how many characters there were, and they haven't added any more since then. So I know it's an even number, like 100 something, 140, 120, 140 sounds right. Yeah. So with the 140 characters they have, it's like some of them are a bit more shower than others. Admittedly, this is one. I mean, arguably, you can say that this one's one of them. Miss Furioso over here, whose main character trait is that she's from Funabashi, which is like some city, and that she loves it, and that she tries to promote it, and that anybody who doesn't agree with her is from Central, which is basically the Tokyo Tracing Academy. Because that's the thing with this game, that's the thing with the Uma universe, I guess, is that there's multiple Tracing Academies, because Tracing Academy is actually just short for Umamusume Training Center and Academy. The Tracing Training and then Center. So Tracing. That's their fun fact for the day. So there's tons of other like Tracing Academies out there. I mean, the currently airing Cinderella Grey highlights, I think, the Kasamatsu Cinderella, or not Cinderella, words. It highlights the Kasamatsu Tracing Academy. That's what I meant to say. That's the words I meant to say. But yeah, see, she just always talks about Funabashi. I don't know, but I still really like her. I do like Furioso. She definitely warmed up for me when I got her out of the blue one day, like pulled for her one day. Oh, there we go. This is new. Because I don't think I've seen these cutscenes. Because like I said, this is the first time I've done any runs with her in this scenario. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Because like she's like the quiet type, but she's not like the because there's other characters that are like the quiet. How do you put this? Like proud. They're too proud. They're like, oh, like I have my pride. I mean, sure, she has pride, but like, oh, I need to heal. But she has pride for her her city more than anything. Which, funny enough, oh, big bonus. Funny enough, there's another character who's also like that, who I'm actually also going to be training, Hoko Tarumae, whose whole shtick is that she's a local idol, or a local doll, for her hometown, which is, oh god, I should remember this. Is her hometown name? Oh god, I'm gonna search this up. Hoko Tarumae. Tomakomai, that's what it is. Tomakomai, which is in Hokkaido apparently. So Funabashi versus Tomakomai, you know, that's there's the thing there. But it is going. Okay. At this point, I just want to fill up as much gauges as possible. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. We got our skill. We got our gold skill. That's what we wanted. That is actually, that sounded sarcastic, but that actually is what I wanted. So the oh, that's not bad. Okay. Yeah, I didn't need this. This was a mistake. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the skill we wanted. There's the skill we love and want. Sure. Katobase, this one, Japanese, great, love it, get it. Okay. Ooh, yes, give me. I am short on cash. Well, I am short on cash. That's actually a thing in IRL. Not to get too IRL specific, but the funds are drying up when you have no income as an unemployed man. Unemployed being in this capitalist society. It is a struggle. But I'm hoping, you know, there's like I said, that one interview I had today, I think it went well, so we'll see how that rest of that goes. And I have another one that was from a week ago that they still haven't responded, so I feel like there's definitely been cases of being ghosted and stuff, which are like not getting responses for weeks at a time, which is very frustrating. It's just, I understand, right? I mean, especially with my field, it's so, oh, okay, she's just, whatever. There's 3 responses to that: embarrassed, happy, or nothing, and she was nothing. She was nothing. Yeah, I mean, with my field, it's like, it's understandable. There's like hundreds of applications for any given job application or job posting, so it's like, I guess it's kind of understandable, but also it's like, it's like common courtesy to be like, if you made it far enough to where you spend time, even if it's only like 30 minutes, like spend time to do interviews and all that fun stuff, it's like you might as well give them the common courtesy, just send an email and be like, hey, like, we're not moving forward with you, or hey, like something like that. Like, I've gotten tons of, and this is like even before, like back when I was first applying for jobs and stuff. God, there was one company I remember where I was actually really wanted to be, actually, should I really, I mean, for transparency's sake, okay, I might just well say, for transparency's sake, this is a baseball team. Actually, my favorite baseball team, the Milwaukee Brewers. They were hiring for a data scientist, and I was like, holy shit, hell yeah, I'd love to be a part of the, well, 1, my favorite sports team, and 2, working in data analytics. For those of you who don't know, I work in data analytics, data science, that kind of field. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, no, this is crazy. And like, the great thing was I was able to get like an initial interview with I think it's a hiring manager, and I was like, okay, great. And it's like, she was like, great, okay, so the next step will be like, I think, I don't even remember what the next step was, but it was something, and it's like, okay, great, I'll wait. And then weeks pass by, nothing happens. I keep emailing the person. It's like, hey, is there any update on this? Hey, is there any update on this? And the reason why this was so frustrating was this was when I was back home living with my parents at the time, and like, I was debating whether or not to move to Chicago on that decision, because if I got hired, then obviously then I would have been like, yeah, let me just move to Milwaukee. Otherwise, I guess I'll move to Chicago. Because, yeah, now that I think about it, this wasn't when I was first applying for jobs. This was actually when I was in my former job, and I was actually looking for another job at the time. It turns out I've been looking for a job for a while. It's just the thing. Also, oh my god, these skills suck. Wow, both of these suck, actually. I guess this one's not too bad. Okay. But yeah, it was just like, I was looking into, sorry, I was just trying to notice I was a bit too tilted, as I was trying to recalibrate myself for a second. So I was just waiting for a response from them, and there's like no response. I think like a month or 2 passed by, and it's like no response, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? This is actually kind of, and then finally, I think after like my 20th email response, it was like, hey, is there any update on this? It's like, hey, is there any update on this? And it's like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, we're not going to be moving forward with you at this time because the requirements of this job change or something. It's like, why couldn't you have told me that? It's like, you could have told me that so much earlier in advance, because I was tracking, there was a tracking system in place for the application, and I saw like an update, like, I think it was just like, oh, like not moving forward, and like they didn't email me back. And it was only like a couple weeks after that update that was like, oh, they finally emailed me like the reason why, and I was like, this is such a waste of time. It's like, come on, like, so frustrating. So honestly, it's probably a blessing in disguise because of how underpaid those people in like sports, like professional sports, like people in like professional sports and like working in those fields are so underpaid. And for good reason too, because it's like usually people it's a trade-off between, you know, getting the money versus the prestige, I guess, of working for a professional sports organization. For most people, has such a lore to it that they're like, okay, yeah, I'd love to sacrifice this money in exchange for working for this team, which I was still fine with. But yeah, looking back, I was like, that probably wouldn't have been a good decision, because yeah, I would not have been paid that well, and like, I think I've said this before, I found that mixing together work and hobby for me is something that I cannot do, because otherwise the lines kind of blur between when I'm working versus when I'm not working, and then it just kind of, it devolves into me hating whatever the hobby is. Because when I interned for Crunchyroll, that was definitely a case where it's like, towards the end of my time there, I was like, whenever I was watching anime, I was just like, for some reason, it's just, not for some reason, but it was more like, I was just thinking, oh, like, analytics, blah, 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 because I was working within, like, analytics for shows and stuff, so that was always in the back of my mind every time I'd, like, watch a show, and it took so long for me to get out of that mindset that was not fun, so I've learned at an early point in my life that I do not want to. I mean, for some people that's fine, but for me, I can't do the whole thing of having a job in an industry that I consider like a hobby for me, for like example, like sports or games or like anime or stuff like that. I can't work in those fields. It's just I can't. Like that would not be good for me. So it's fine. It still works out. Okay, how far are we? We are... okay, 3rd month. Oh, this is fine. Okay. Let's see, this one isn't horrible, but it's not great. But again, I mean, these are casual runs. Casual runs. But give me the mile S or the distance S? Nope, okay, that's cool. That's fine. I don't need that anyway. Okay, Shoot, I don't need this much guts in my life. I don't need that. I don't want that either. I'm gonna heal. That's probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna heal. Okay. Oh, yes, I'll take that. I will take that. I do definitely need a lot more stamina, so maybe I might have to change the way I think about this, my support cards. Like, I don't think this is gonna be a good idea. Yep. Okay, let me get more skills. Skills. That's decent enough. Okay, good enough for now. Man, we're getting all the required races. I mean, to be fair, I think the story event's going on right now, so that explains that actually, as to why those are requirements, I guess. Oh wait, no, that's like a anniversary event thing. Okay, never mind. That's a whole different thing than I was thinking of. Anyway, please give me. Oh, yes, that is exactly what I need. This is exactly what I need. Love that. Love it. Okay, now give me like 5 more of those and we should be good to go. Also, my mic is peaking for some reason. That's interesting. That usually doesn't happen. Maybe I was so happy that I was like screaming into my mic. That's my definition of screaming, at least. What happens when you're chill? Just a chill guy who low-key don't... I need to stop. That's such a dead meme at this point. Hey, neighbor, I hear commotion. I hear commotion outside. I don't know what's going on. My neighbor has not been home in like a week. Like more than a week actually at this point. I think I've said this before. My upstairs neighbor slash landlord is... well, one, he's pretty chill. Like, I don't know if I told this story, but, yeah, so since I'm looking for jobs right now, like, anywhere, I was talking with him, because my lease is about to end pretty soon, and he's like, you know, oh, like, I don't want... hold on, I gotta figure this out. That's fine. Okay. So he was like, yeah, like, I mean... because he didn't want to commit to a 12-month lease only for me to sublease most of it, so he was like, why don't we just do like a 3-month... oh, he's back home. There he is. Okay. Yeah, so it's like only like a temporary thing, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's just do his 3-month extension and see how it goes from there. And the other great thing is that he didn't raise the rent, which, in this economy, that's pretty good. Like, I'll take that, so... anyway. Oh, he's definitely back home. I can hear the stomps at the feet. The little pitter-patters at the feet. No worries. No worries. This is good. It was a nice peaceful week, wow, for the most part. Yeah, give me the green. I need the green. The green stamp. Oh wait, no, I don't have any. Oh wait, no, it's fine. I was like, I don't have any room for stamps, but I can make room. I can make room. Let's see. I think if we can finagle this, I think I may be able to get the required stamina, although it's looking kind of iffy at this point. 942. How in the world am I supposed to get the stat distribution that they're recommending me? It's like 1800, 1300, 1300, 1200, 1200. I mean, I guess it's not the most impossible thing in the world. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I need to heal, unless I get this. Okay, that was I've failed like sub 10% trainings before, like that's it's a little too risky. Oh, that's such a good one. Oh man, but I can't do that. Gotta heal. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes, this is exactly what I wanted there. Oh, which one do I want to replace? That's a great question. This one, I guess. This one's not the worst, or this one's not the best one. They're all not horrible, honestly. Okay, we got how many more trainings do we have? How many more? Oh, okay. Thank goodness you don't do any more of those required runs. Oh, we got plenty of training runs left. Okay, I was a little bit worried about that at first, but no, we're. Oh yes, yes, yes. It's all coming together. The plan is coming together. We're starting to cook. The cooking is commencing. Or the cooking... Commencing is continuing, right? I think that's how it is. Dance lesson. Let's go... Wisdom. Wits. Apparently it's called wits in the official English version. From the few screenshots I've seen, it looks like it's wits, not whatever the heck else they're calling it. Sure. Okay, now I don't need to worry about guts, although I do need to worry about energy, because I don't have very much for my training runs. But I think that's fine. Oh, this is different. What's this? Oh, great, love that, except I really wish that was heals instead of whatever the heck it gave me. Okay, thank goodness she doesn't have any more races after this, because that means 3 more training runs, so that gives us a lot of time. And I need to heal too, which is kind of the sucky part. Oh, I need stamina badly. Stamina. Oh, I don't, yeah, unless I get super lucky here, I'm not going to be able to reach the stamina quotient. I mean, even 1200 is not that bad, right? Yeah, I need to heal badly. I need to heal. And then I'll use the last 2 training, last 2 runs of sword training. That's exactly what I needed right there. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Let's get some of that. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see. What's serve? What do we got here? Okay. Oof. We got options here, boys. We got options. Okay. So if I do this, that's gonna max out my speed, but I should probably do. That's a lot of guts, though. I'm kind of overloading on it, but I do need the stamina, so I'll take that. How in the world did we actually pull that off? I think we actually might have just pulled it off there. I'm a little bit disappointed that we didn't get the aptitude that we needed, but like, that's still pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, and I forgot we get tons of bonuses too at the end, so that this might actually be the run. We actually might have just gotten it first try. Like I said, League of Heroes is very more casual compared to the Champions meeting, so I'm not too concerned about getting everything that I need right off the bat. I might just keep this one and just move on to the next Uma, the next horse girl, and we'll see from there. But let me see. Ooh, yes. This one. This one. Okay, that should be good enough for now. Green test. Get the dirt. Dirt legend. Who we got? Who we got in our lineup here? Got Oguri Cap. We got all the dirt Umas basically. We even got some of them that aren't dirt Umas, like Bakushin. Bakushin's not a dirt Uma. What is this? What is this BS? They don't have enough dirt Umas, so they just stuff other ones. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got for final results. Ooh, Wee Babies. Okay, let me see. Let's watch the CM. The campaign movie, the promotional movie, whatever that stands for. Wow, this is taking a while to load, huh? Interesting. All right, well, let's see what we got. Ooh, that's max volume right there. Load the volume down a little bit. Man, look at those glowing eyes. Brioso. Okay. That's fun. Fun stuff. Alright. Oh, we got everything up to 1200. Yo, honestly, this might be the run. This might have just been it. Like, I might have just gotten it already. Because, yeah, we got the 1800 speed. We're damn close to that 1300 stamina. And I wish the guts and the power were swapped, so it's a little bit weird like that. Like, that's not bad. That's not bad. We take those. We take those here. Let me get those final. Let me get these final few runs in, or not runs. Let me get these final few scales in, and then let's see what we got. Okay. Bam, wabam. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, and then we got that. Okay. I think this is probably gonna be like in the UC range. I hope it's in the UC range. Oh, it's not. That's unfortunate. It's only UD8. Man, it's a. I think, you know what? I'll say this. I think this is good for now, but I don't think this is gonna end up being the one I'm gonna use. We still have like 2 weeks until the League of Heroes starts anyway, so I might just retrain it later. But we'll move on to another one for now. We'll just keep that in the back burner. All right, and hey, there we go. We got some points for the event. Love to see it. This. I guess that's also a reason why I started doing this, is because the event's going on right now, and it's like I would have no motivation to play otherwise this game. So I'm like, let's just grind out League of Heroes runs so that I can also knock out some of the event missions as well, and just get that out of the way, like this event. Also, I apologize if y'all are hearing this stomp. It's very loud today for some reason. I mean, hopefully you're not hearing it in the background. I think I adjusted my settings accordingly so it's not audible, but like, that's loud. That's what happens when you wear shoes indoors, you know? I don't do that. I'm Asian. Ooh, okay, let's go. Right. Oh, did I already get the oh, I already got another copy of the event skill card, or event support card. Why do I keep calling them skill cards? Let me get that. Let me get that all nice and ready. Let me get that limit broken, so to speak. There we go. It's good old Espoir City. Our favorite tsundere gyaru. The tsundere gyaru. What a combination. Tsundere gyaru. Okay, level that up, and then we'll get started. Let's get some Oguri Cap in our life. In honor of the currently airing Cinderella Grey, let's what the frick is going on here? Okay, I'll just leave them to that. Alright, Twinkle Legends, not Furioso. Okay, I think she's all the way at the top. Yep, Christmas Oguri Cap. So it's a little bit different than normal Oguri Cap, but it's Christmas Oguri Cap. You can tell because she has Christmas colors on her little headband thing. By the way, I'm really enjoying the Cinderella Grey anime. Would highly recommend, even if you haven't watched, like, if you haven't like consumed any Umamusume, like, lore, anime, game, whatever, if you haven't had any exposure to it, I'd still recommend it. I think it's still pretty good as like a standalone sort of thing, so I would definitely recommend watching Cinderella Grey. Do I not have any parents of Tachyon? Do I not have anybody that has a Tachyon? That's unfortunate. I thought I had somebody. Maybe they changed it. Well, that's a load of poopy. Maybe I might have to use my own Tachyon. Yeah, I'll just use my own Tachyon. Okay, because I need. So the reason why I'm like it's a little bit different there is like I need the Tachyon skill card, or the support unique skill. That's the word. Horse. Yes. Hello, welcome to Horse. We train horse. We train horse. Yeah, Tachyon. So, oh goody cap. Good old protagonist is Cinderella Grey. Highly recommend watching it. It's ramping up so far, definitely for sure. I don't know how much they're gonna get through, because I do read the manga, or at least the translated manga version of it. So it's hype. It's a hype story for sure. Definitely would recommend. Do I want to change anything here? No, I think this is fine. Wait, no, that's fine. Okay. Do I want to change my support card lineup a little bit? Because like now I'm wondering whether I should do two stamina cards. No, I think it worked out last time. I think it'll work here. So I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think. Okay, we're good. All right, let's get some old goody cap in our lives. Skip that. Good old Christmas version. Because they need alternate costumes for this game apparently, because they can't. Because that's how they get your money. They can't just have one costume. They gotta have more costumes, like the Halloween costume, or the Valentine's costume, or the New Year's costumes, or the summer costumes. Now those ones, they've gotten less and less. I feel like they've been more and more, how do I say it, less revealing. So it's been, I mean, I'm not really one to be like whatever about it, but it is kind of interesting seeing the trends between the first swimsuit characters and the most recent ones, where it's like they barely have anything there. In terms of like, I guess like, well, I don't know what I'm going to say there, but my screen is wide. Why is that? It's because I'm playing on my Galaxy Flip phone, so it's like the folding phone or whatever. So like normally it'd be like half this size of a phone, but I can like fold it out, so it's like kind of a mini tablet-y. So that's the reason why it's kind of the weird dimensions here. Yeah. It's nice when I want to play these games, or like when I'm reading manga. It's like kind of a pretty common use case for me when I like to kind of fold it out. It's nice because I used to have one of those foldable phones. I think it's like the Flip or whatever, where it's like you had to like open it up every time in order to use it, because it folds like hamburger style and opposed to hot dog style. That was annoying, because like every time you had to use that, you had to fold it. But like with this one, you can just use it even when it's folded. It's like a normal phone. And then if you want to make it bigger, you can fold it out and be like, look at how big my phone is, and brag to all the people about it. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really use this mode that much. Like I usually just use it as like a regular phone for the most part, mainly because it's like a lot of the apps don't really have good support for this kind of widescreen format. Like even with this game, you can see like I've encountered not some problems, but there's definitely some graphical glitches sometimes that happen in this game. So if you keep your eyes peeled, you might see it. But it's visible for sure. I mean, this game's not optimized for these types of phones, and like Android phones in general. Like usually Japanese games feel like they're optimized for like iPhones and stuff like that. So that's the world we live in. Some fancy phone to play with? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just playing on my regular phone. I don't have like a separate like games phone or anything. So I just saved up my money and got this phone. When did I get this phone? Like, God, I don't even remember. Like, I want to say it hasn't been a year. It hasn't been that long. But yeah, I mean, I've always kind of been interested in the foldable phones. I used to have the flip phone until I kind of broke it when I dropped it on its hinge, which has made me a little bit worried about getting another one, but it's like, worst case, worst thing is just like, if it, like, I got insurance, well, okay, it's a whole friggin' story about how I got scammed by the guy, because I bought insurance, but they didn't transfer it to my name. So then when I tried to file for insurance, it's like I couldn't log in, and it was a bad story there, so bad time. But anyway, I got insurance for this phone, so worst case happens, you know, I can fix it. But yeah, get you. They prioritize iPhone games over there. They really do. It just seems like for the most part everybody has iPhones. It's like, it's not even a Japan thing. That's like a world thing. It's like a lot of people have iPhones. Like, even for me, the Korean that I am, with, you know, Samsung being so dominant in our everyday lives, like even in my family, I think a lot of people have iPhones, which is funny because like my aunt works for Samsung as like a senior marketing person there, so it's like I feel a little bit, I don't want to say indebted to Samsung, but like I have a little bit of bias towards their phones. I feel like I've had their phones for a long time. Like I had a Galaxy S10, and then I transitioned to whatever, like an S20, I don't remember, it's like some other Galaxy. I've had a Galaxy phone since like whenever the S10 came out, which is a long time ago, so it's, oh man, I didn't want that. Okay, I have not gotten the date event yet. Please give me my dates so that I can date the legends. There we go. Hey, you speak it into existence and you get it. That's how that works. Okay. Sure. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting that with the release of the English version too, they've also announced that they're releasing this on Steam, which is pretty fun. So get to have people play that there too. I don't know, to be honest, if I'm gonna get the English version. Like, I'm probably still gonna play the English version anyway, just for fun, but like, just for shits and giggles. But like, I've invested way too much into this game that I don't want to have to start my progress over and have to do everything else again. Because I've been playing this game since it first came out, like the Japanese version. So, like, I'm already kind of indebted to it at this point. It's like I can't really, sorry, just gotta. Okay, I was tilted there for a second. I was like tilted for some reason like this. So it's like I don't know. I might just play for the story, but then again, there's translations of the stories anyway, so it's like it's not really the greatest reason. I say I do that for I do that for everything, right? It's just like, oh, like I think when Project Sakai released their English version, I was like, oh, I'll probably play for the story, and then I only play for like a month, and I'm like, I'm done. It's like I'm not there for that, but it's being translated anyway by a couple good group of people, so that's not necessarily the biggest reason to play it, but it is still kind of, I think gameplay-wise, I mean, it's still a fun game, so I mean, I know there's definitely people who, there's the hurdle of having to, like, understand all the UI in Japanese, which is understandable. Like, I can't read Japanese, so I have to rely, whenever a new scenario comes out, like, I have to be like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and, like, the limbo of, like, the first week or two, I'm like, I don't know what's going on, what does this button do? But you kind of learn to get around that eventually. And you also kind of learn Japanese by playing this game a little bit too, which is kind of nice. Kind of want to play to read the story only and main JP. Yeah, no, for sure. Do you play a Japanese game, or you just you haven't played any of the games yet? Because yeah, I'm kind of the same idea too, where it's like, do I really? I mean, I might as well just like when it comes out just to stream it, and just be like, hey, Japanese version, hooray, or not Japanese version, the global version, hooray, you know, that kind of thing. But I don't know if I'm gonna play it in my off time like I do with this game. Which, to be honest, I don't really play this game that much in my off time. Like, I'll be honest, I don't do it too much other than maybe League of Heroes gameplay, or not League of Heroes, Champions meetings. Like whenever Champions meetings comes up, and whenever League of Heroes comes too, which is the PV I still don't know the difference between PvP and PvE. Whichever one of those where you play against other players and stuff. I think that's PvE. No, it's PvP. No, because PvE, they don't have very many good PvE events in this game, which is understandable. It's kind of a bummer though that the JP version in Steam is region blocked. It is, yeah, no, that's kind of a bummer. I mean, I was still gonna probably just play on my phone anyway. It's probably gonna be more convenient, but that's a bit of an annoying thing. Who knows? Maybe I might just buy the, or not buy? No, not buy. It's, you don't buy the game. It's, you can play it for free. I might just get the Steam game, the English version, and just play it on Steam, and that might also be a little bit easier to visually kind of have on stream as well, so it might kind of be a little bit better in that regard, but that is the decision yet to be determined. I just train one time every day. Honestly, that's more than I do sometimes. Like, sometimes I don't even train in a single, there are, honestly, yeah, it's like, usually if it's not Champions meeting times, or like if it's not like towards the end of the month, I don't usually play this game like at all. I usually just log in for like dailies and stuff, but like I don't even do all the dailies because like in order to do all the dailies you need to train at least once. It's like I don't even do that, so I'm very lazy when it comes to that, when it's in this game at least. But yeah, no, I train like mad when it comes to like, because I'm in a circle, so it's like I need to have a certain fan quota. We have like 26 million fans per month for a fan quota, which ever since they implemented the auto run feature, it's been so, yeah, left it on auto now. Same, dude. Ever since that came out, it's been such a godsend, so I don't have to pay attention. I can just leave it on the background and just not think about it. Although it's a bit annoying sometimes with some of the runs that I do, where it's like sometimes it just fails, because I think I use Satan Sky a lot for my training runs, and she does not do well in the, or at least with the first training scenario, she doesn't do well in the 10 no-show spring, which is understandable because that's a really long race, but sometimes my runs end there and then I just get the 500,000 fans instead of 1 million that I want, which is a bit annoying, but okay, we deal with that. It is... yeah, but other than that, and the months when there's champions meetings, when I kind of feel like I should take it semi-seriously, I just don't. So, which is funny, because look at me now, I'm playing this game, and it's not even champions meeting month, it's League of Heroes, so it's like, what am I doing? I guess I'm just doing this just for the event story, so I can get the rewards for the event. That's really what it is, at the end of the day. I need to do a run, otherwise I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I don't do this. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Why do I do that? I know what the options are for there. I know what it is. I need to hydrate. Remember to hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate. I learned that lesson last week. That was not a good time. Okay. Uma, get that one. Get this one. And then Lucky Sevens. And then we're good to go for Oguri. Except, man, that's the kind of annoying thing with Oguri is like, or with this version of Oguri is I need to be careful with which skills to take, because some of these speed skills are also stamina skills secretly. And like I need to make sure I don't take those, otherwise it may activate that her unique early, which is annoying. I need to pull up Game Tora real quick. Make sure I don't take anything that I shouldn't. Skills. I'll have that up and ready. Okay. Yeah, they heal. Yeah, some of them do. I mean, I guess I can. This is the whole thing with the whole language barrier. I guess I could try and read some of these. Reisu. And I'm not, you know what? No, I don't even, also, I realized I was blocking my camera while I was doing that, so you probably wouldn't even see me move. That's good enough. Okay, sure. I know the ones I took weren't heals anyway, so it should be fine. But man, this takes me back to early days when Oguri was the most powerful character in this game, and it's like no matter if it was like mid distance, like, even for Mao, but like no matter what for mid distance races, it was like if it's a mid distance race, Oguri Cap is top tier, and it's like she's gonna be the one that you need to train, otherwise you're not gonna win. Those were, I don't know if those were the days, but those were some days for sure. And then now they've released so many other characters that it's like it's not really the case anymore. But for those of y'all who are looking to play the English version, I don't know, when does Oguri Cap come out? When does she come out? Or the Christmas version of her? Because that was like 2 years down the line, I think. Let me see, release date, ending. Yeah, the game came out. Okay, so Christmas Oguri came out. Oh, it came out that same year. Okay, so it came out like 7 months after. Yeah, so okay, it was the first Xmas. Okay, so that is a lot sooner than I remembered. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so if y'all want some hot tips, save up your gems for Christmas Oguri, because she's the most popular, or not even popular, she's the most powerful character for the next 2 years after the game releases, after her release, so she is OP for sure. That and Seiyun Sky too. Well, Seiyun Sky wasn't that powerful, it was more her unique that was super powerful, and then that made the runners just way more powerful than they should have been. This one. Those were the days. Wait, really? Almond Eye still not... Okay, there we go. That should be good. Surprised they didn't have her ready for Friendship Rainbow Training, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. I just like to call it Rainbow Training because it has the rainbows and it's like, oh, look at that. We did it. Something like that. Alright, there we go. Got that skill. Does that skill heal? I'm so paranoid now. It's like, does that skill heal? Does that skill heal? I don't think it does, but I'll have to check those later. I don't think it... No, it doesn't. I checked that already. I don't know why I'm so paranoid about that one. And speaking of paranoid, 3% is usually nothing, but I've... Okay, good. I was like, I failed sub 10% training runs on stream, and it was just like... My luck is not great sometimes in this game, whenever I play this. Okay, what do we got? Oh, that's not... Neither of those are good. Oof. Pull up my trusty little guide here. No. 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 Okay, maybe. Oh, but if I take this, that's going to be really risky because I'm trying to go for High Seiko's route. Oh, but that's terrible, and that's even worse. What do we have with blue skills? I guess, you know, I guess. That's all terrible. That's just bad RNG right there. As if the gacha wasn't enough RNG, we have this whole game is pretty much just RNG, honestly. Like this right here is also RNG. I didn't get my mid S, so that's cool. Love that. It's okay. When RNG is your main gameplay mechanic, sad times happen. Okay, ooh, eh. Why does this happen where I get so many guts? I don't really need this much guts. I guess it's a consequence of bringing a guts support, but like I'm just mainly bringing her for her skill. Because like she's one of the only cards who has that skill, well, from what I noticed. And unfortunately, that skill is actually one that we need for this upcoming League of Heroes. So that's what we do here. It's sad times here in the world. Sad world. Oh, right, okay. Have I done an Oguri run in this scenario? I don't think I have. I have not. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting to see what her... Okay. So like, exactly like Furioso. That makes sense, yeah. I always love seeing the little differences in how they act during these cutscenes. Oh, always fun stuff. I guess now place your bets on whether she's embarrassed, happy, or nothing for the next scenario where they show off her poster. I think she's gonna be nothing, but I can also see I can see the other two. Well, not embarrassed. She's not really. I can see it honestly. I don't know. It's tough to say. Oh, speaking of tough to say, these are not what I want in my life. Oh my god. I kind of just want to. I kind of just want to take this. So then I can have enough energy for the summer training. Yeah, that's fine. That worked out, I guess. Because that happens a lot where I just forget that the summer training is about to happen, and then it's like, oh, suddenly, hey, oh, there, oh, hey, look at that. This is great. This is great. This is great. Where were these last time? Where were these last time? Seriously, like, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. What the heck? Bro, okay, well, you know what? Hey, at least better late than never, I guess, but, like, also, what the heck? The game heard me complain about the RNG and was like, "Fine, you want some skills? You want your good stamps? There you go, bitch." I was like, "Okay, cool. Thank you, I guess." Now, if you can give me those later, that would be really neat. Okay. Oh, see, we're already low on the staminers or the energiers, the energies. Ooh, tempted to take that one because it gives me some gauge to fill, but also I don't want that really. No, I should take this one. This is the triple. The triple friendship is power, magic training, whatever we call it. And also, I did need a lot of wisdom anyway. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, please. Yes, please. That is what I want to see in my runs. Although, maybe I should take the green ones instead. There are a lot of good green skills that I need for Hiseiko. Ooh, Shnikes. I need to heal. Who's the best horse to use in this League of Heroes? Haven't really looked into it. From what I saw, the two consensus best ones I've seen are the newest Smart Falcon, which is currently the gacha right now, and then the Swimsuit Tarumae is what I've seen. So I'm planning to use the Swimsuit Tarumae just because meta, but like I generally don't really stick to the meta that much, so it's like I just sure if they're good in meta that's good, but like I generally like to stick to my favorite characters, so that's why I'm doing Furioso and Okuri Cap. And instead of some of the other ones that are probably a little bit better. But yeah, generally consensus, I think those two are the best. There's, I think, other ones, of course. Corpano Riki is pretty good. I just didn't want to train her because she's such a pain to train with having to get six of the green skills that I'm like, I don't want to deal with even more RNG that I'm already dealing with. So I'm just gonna leave it to this instead. I don't remember. I mean, there's a couple of other non-dirt characters that were recommended for some god dang reason. If you're crazy son of a gun who likes to train G-ranked dirt Umas into viable options, which I don't know why you want to do that. That sounds like crazy talk, but I guess, you know, people might want to do that, so, you know. Yeah, don't have that much dirt horse to use anyway. Gonna bring Orf. I did see that Orf. I still can't pronounce her name. Orphe. I'm just gonna call her Orphe. Orphe. I saw Orphe was actually kind of a viable option. Her and Gentle Donna, were actually kind of viable if you can train them up to be actual good dirt Umas, which that's a whole different issue. Because even if you have all dirt factors, it still only ends up being like C, right? So like you need to get really lucky with the inheritances, which I don't trust my luck for that. I'm just gonna bring all my dirt Umas. I mean, I have all these characters for a reason. I might as well use them. All right, let's see what she ends up. What her reaction is. Nothing. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's nothing compared to the other two reactions. Smile? I don't know, whatever. I guess no, it's 4 reactions, because it's like you have embarrassed, really happy, happy, and doesn't give a shit, which is somebody like Urfi. Urfi. Orfevre is D dirt, so it's kind of easy to get her. Is she really? I thought she was G. Okay, well, that's not too bad then. That's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, because I know some for the G ranked dirt Umas, it's like good luck trying to get those to be viable, like A. But yeah, if it's D, that's not the worst thing in the world. Whatever. I mean, I didn't really. I'll be honest, I don't really like Orfevre that much, so it's like, even when I think the last Champions meeting, I know she was one of the stronger characters to train, but I was like, I'll just go with other characters. Just kind of have her just cause. I mean, she is a good character, so, like, in the meta, I mean. Like, she is a meta character for sure. Her and Gentle Donna, and like, and this one as well. I mean, this Christmas Oguri Cap is still kind of meta. Not as meta as it used to be, but still pretty meta. Although honestly, it really depends on courses, because like there's some horses that are better than others on certain courses. It's like specific track specialized. So it's hard. I mean, the appeal with those ones are like Orphe and like Gentle Donna is like they're good in a lot of tracks. So it's like that's why it's probably worth to get them for the most part. And Oguri too, because I mean, hey, look, she has A in dirt, A in turf, and she has a whole bunch of aptitudes in medium, mile, and maybe long, and long. Yep. So, oh, wait a second, I realized something terribly, horribly wrong. I need to get this up to A, and I don't think I have the inheritances for that. Well, fiddle. Well, fiddlesticks. Well, this is just gonna be a test run, that's fine. Okay, hopefully this doesn't get too good, because if it's good, I'm gonna have a little bit of a debate on my hands, a little bit of a dilemma. That was an oopsies on my part. I forgot that she's a B dirt. I don't know why I thought she was an A dirt for the longest time. I need to check these things before I actually do them. That's on me. Oh man, what do we got? There's no 3-star stamps either. This is really wonderful. Yeah, okay, that's not the one I want. I guess this one's alright. Eesh. Eesh and yikes. The RNG giveth and the RNG taketh awayeth. Also, I have so much. Well, not so much, but I have a lot more guts than I probably want. Which is kind of annoying. But it's fine, it's still early. We'll be fine, I hope. I think. Think. Oh, and I forgot she has the thing where I need to force her to do races. That's kind of annoying, because that means I waste energy by doing races instead of the cases when it's like required races. And like you can just do them and just waste a turn, sure, but then you don't use up energy for that. Oh, what's this? What's this one? Ooh, yes, get that checked off my list. Get the Kawasaki Kinen. Get that off my list. Yeah, because I forgot, the current event, I'm sure like a lot of those races that are part of those whatchamacallits are dirt races, so the whatchamacallits, the event reward requirements. That's probably so this one. Usually I go for the top option because I don't want to risk the overweight. But this is Oguri, so canonically I have to choose this bottom option. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. That's 100% Oguri. That's on her. It would be non-canon for me to select the top option for her for that. So like I had to do that. Otherwise, yeah, if it wasn't her, I would definitely just gone with the top option. God dang. Okay, well, fuck my life. Okay, God dang. That actually really screwed me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is a test run anyway. It's also true that she gets overweight. I mean, yeah, but like they have the bellies or whatever. It's like the joke in the series about the bellies, and then it's fine afterwards. And then she doesn't get overweight. I mean, look at all the fan art of her, where she has the toned belly, and it's like, with how much you eat, how does this happen? It's like, this doesn't make sense. But I wish I was like that. I wish I would have that toned belly no matter how much I ate. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Instead we're dealing with real life, so that is not how this works. Okay, we still got that anyway. It's fine. It was worth it. It's worth it for the content. Okay. Might be crazy. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing Tenyo Shoharu. If we're not forced to do it, we're not doing it. I don't want to put her through that. Yes, I know. Shut up. Wait, no. I didn't mean to click that. I accidentally clicked that twice. That was stupid of me. Okay. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. That was all part of my master plan, because now I can do this. Now I can do this. And one of those. And one of these. Hey, there we go. All part of my master 5D plan. 5D chess. Let's see what we got for this. Ooh. Yeah. And then I'll do the race, and then I'll do the Takarazuka Kinen, or whatever the heck it's called. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, this Takarazuka, and then there's the Tatsunomiya something Kinen, that one short race that happens in the late March. One of the only G1 short races. That and the Sprinter Stakes. I would know. I would know based on the number of fan runs I've done, cramming in as much G1 races as you can. What is this one? Oh, this is the fan book. Dude, I've said this so many times. If Cygames wants to print money, they just need to like replicate this, because I would buy this in a heartbeat. Even if they probably can't do it for every character, because there's 140 characters, but it's like some of the popular characters, sure. Because there's some popular characters I really like, even though my favorite character is Ines Fujin, who gets absolutely no merch, absolutely nothing. Speaking of absolutely nothing, oh my god, what is this? Bro, this is not what I want. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Okay, fine, I'll take that one. But yeah, I mean, I like a lot of characters. Nice Nature, Oguri Cap, Gold Chip, Special Week. That one tier list I did a way back, you know, just refer to that. I guess I'm curious, chat, what's all y'all's favorite character, if you have any, for Umamusume? I will not judge. Probably. I probably won't judge. I understand, like, for the most part, I don't have any characters that I really hate in this game. Like, sure, I don't really like Mejuro Ramunu, Gentle Donna, like those types of characters, but like, I don't hate them. Like, they're still perfectly fine characters. Oh man, do I risk this? No, I don't. But generally speaking, I think, yeah, so my tastes have seemed like they lean towards like the kind of the underdoggy characters, so like, well, that's such a bad way of putting it. Underdog characters. So like, Nice Nature, Machikanya Tannhäuser, Dansu Flame from the newest movie. Wind Variation in a sense, I guess. Seems like those are kind of the characters I really like. If not those, kind of the more energetic-y characters, or the more quiet characters. So it's kind of a weird thing where it's like, for me, and this isn't just Umamusume either, this is kind of general overall characters, like anime, fictional works, all that, is I generally kind of like the, either the very energetic character, not very, very energetic, like, not like, wow, oh my god, you know, like bouncing off the wall sort of thing, but like, generally positive characters I like. So like, I'm thinking Ines Fujin is probably a good example of that, or like, if we're talking anime, Yui from Origairu is one of my favorite characters for the longest time. Otherwise, yeah, the Kudereis, for those of you who know what that term is, So characters, Ogurika kind of fits that. She's kind of a little bit, I don't know how to describe it in a way that isn't just like. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, there's a thing I'm thinking of, but I probably shouldn't say it. Hold on. Oh man, which one of these horrible ones do I take away? Probably this one. But yeah, it's either them or like more like quiet. I'm trying to think who is like a quiet Uma character that I like. Oh, Shuval Grand. I mean she's a pretty popular character in general. I think, especially with the anime. I don't like her as much as I used to. Like yeah, Cheval Grand. I like the thing is the anime portrayed her well. The game, she's a little too meek, shy in the game that it's a little too much for me. It's funny seeing the differences between like anime and like the game for like the characters that show up in both. But Oguri's kind of honestly the same in both of them, which is kind of funny. But there are sometimes like noticeable differences between the anime and the game, which is fair. But those are generally my favorites. Okay, well, let's see. I do need stamina though. I was tempted with the speed, but I have enough speed. I don't have enough stamina, and now I don't have enough energy, so it's a trade-off. I do, and I need to do this so I can get the event, so I can get the date, so I can become maidenless. So then I have one more training route, and then it's Arima Kinen, and then it's the race, and then it's over, and then we move on. And that's our life. Okay, yeah, sure, let's do that, I guess. I'll take that. So, it turns out getting my required stat line of 1800, 1300, 1300, 1200, 1200 is not as hard as I thought. I've gotten it both times so far. So, like, it's not difficult, actually, if anything. Maybe I underestimated how well I'm doing in this game. Because sometimes I like to think that I'm good at this game, but then I realize I'm not when I face the whales in Champions meetings and League of Heroes and stuff, and I'm like, my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Which is fair. But like, considering how much time I've played this game, and each scenario, I feel like I should probably know a little bit better. But that's okay. Man, speaking of which, I haven't used any of my skill points, so I should probably do that now. Oh, I was so tempted to do this, and I was like, no, don't do... Oh, frick, I need to make sure each of these don't have recoveries. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in my butt. Non-stop girl, right? That's not non-stop girl, but it's the non-stop girl. Wait, no, that's not non-stop girl. What am I saying? What is that? I know. Okay, well, screw it. I think that one's fine. That one's fine. Whatever. This is a test run anyway. What am I so worried about? That's fine. I guess the smart thing would probably... Sorry, I blocked my screen there again. I think the smart thing to do is probably see which characters correspond to heal, stamina, because I'm sure they all use the same warding scheme in a way, so just gotta look carefully and try and see which one might be recovering of the stamina. Okay, I'm seeing a commonality, these two characters here. The time character and the before character, those are probably representing the heals. So as long as I don't see that in any of the descriptions, I should be fine. This is gonna be the most slow, painstaking process ever, though. I mean, these ones I know definitely don't. That probably doesn't. Katobase, does Katobase do that? No. That's not what I need. No. No. Ah, yes, we love such gripping content right here. No. Me trying to read this Japanese and look for any look for the characters that I'm looking for. No. 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 Oh, I chose the wrong freaking thing again. That's usually the heal kanji. That makes sense. Except what I'm seeing in commonality is that all these the blue heal skills seem to have the commonality kanjis of like these. I can't really highlight them. Like these two here, like this one and this one. I think that's the time kanji, and I think that's supposed to be like long ago or whatever. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Well, either way, like I said, test run, not the hugest concern, but I'm gonna just keep on slowly going through this. Okay, that's good enough for now. We'll figure it out. Oh, I don't face Almond Eye in this. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Almond Eye is overrated anyway. Like, even if you win against her, you don't get that much bonus, I think, from what I've seen, so... just for bragging rights. Ooh, yeah, sure. Let me watch this CM campaign promotional movie. Clock Taxer Almond Eye. Yeah. I mean, I have thousands of clocks, so like, I don't really care. Yeah, the clock taxer. I mean, here's the thing. I don't use a lot of my clocks anyway in runs. I have to see how many I have. It has to be like 2,000 something. So that's... it would take me a long time before I like run out of clocks, ever. Kind of the same with a lot of the currency I have in this game. Like, I've stocked up for the entire time I played it, so it's like... and I don't really use them, so it's keep on stocking them. And maybe I might use them someday. Just, yeah, that one. So tempted. Man, I'm so tempted, but I gotta remember, no heals. No healies. No healies. I think this is fine. Still have 800 skill points. Good lord. Okay, now this is the point where I just randomly choose these random ones. About 1200. Oh, is this the one where if you have like 1200 speed and 1200 power or something? I'm trying to use my Japanese knowledge. Speedo ga Juni bun. I think that's something like that. I think that is a skill I've seen before. I'm trying to remember what that was. Yeah, I know these skills probably don't activate, blah blah blah, don't care, whatever, who cares, just wanna... oh, okay. Still have 500 skill points, good god. This is an Oi, so that these are gonna be useful. How many meters is it? It's 12. Okay, that's not gonna be useful either. None of these are useful. Oh my goodness. Screw it, I'll just take this one too, even though I know that's not gonna be activated at all. Just get that rating up. Just gotta get the rating. Okay, yes. Sure, wait. No, don't take that. I see the characters. That's bad. That's yabai. 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 No. Don't take that one. Although, wait, that's not gonna activate if I'm not in a long... well, whatever. Hey, you see one. There we go. Love to see that. Okay. Unfortunately, it's a B-rated dirt, so I kind of can't use this one. Well, I could use this one, but, like... do I want to use this one? Probably not. So... Same with the Furiosa I just made. I'll probably just keep this in the back burner, you know, if I get too lazy and I don't do anything after this. My goodness, I'm getting so many event points. Let's do this. Let's actually get it. Okay. But I'm let's get Charumai going. I think I'll try that for my last run. Maybe not last run, but like one of the runs. Yeah, let's do that. So let me pull up Swimsuit Harumai, which is apparently one of the better characters to use in the CM. I don't think I've actually seen that. Well, I don't think I've ever done it. Have I ever done any runs with her? I don't think so. Let me check. There's a way to check that, right? Yeah. No. I've not done a single run with her. Wow, okay. So this is gonna be my first ever run with Tarumai. Do you train till you get like S distance? Normally for champions meetings, yes, that's usually almost a requirement for me, like getting S distance and like the minimum required stats / skills. For League of Heroes, I think I'm a little bit more lenient. I think yes, generally you want S distance because that's pretty much key. But like if I don't get it and like everything else lines in place, like I'll probably be like, yeah, that's fine. I'll just use that. But again, this is like these are like the first runs I'm doing of these, so like I'm probably gonna do a few more runs of these because we still have like 2 more weeks-ish until the League of Heroes starts, so still got plenty of time to figure it out. What card did I borrow? Where is it? This one? No, it's not that one. It's it was the Sakura Chiyono O alternate costume. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Yep, there we go. Excuse me. And then what was the other one? It was the Kita New Year's version. There we go. Not the best distribution of not the best stat distribution wise in terms of the inherits, but I kind of can't. Well, I can probably find a better parent friend to borrow, but I'm too lazy. This is, like I said, this is League of Heroes. This isn't Champions Meeting. I don't care too much as long as you get the Platinum, which, to be honest, I actually don't really get Platinum that often, but like, it's not even, it's whatever. It's just a little nice little title that you get in your profile, and like even then I'm not going to use that because I have my Ines Fujin one anyway, so I don't need it. I think this is working out pretty well for me, so I'll just keep using this support card distribution, and we will move on with our lives. Jobamo. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't done any runs with this version with Tarumai, but I guess that makes sense, because like I feel like I probably pulled like a lot of alternate, because I don't usually pull for the alternate costumes when the gachas come out, so I haven't really been pulling for the current Smart Falcon / Kopano Riki. It's just been like, like even if they're meta, it's like, whatever, like if they're meta, that's great, but like generally speaking, I prefer just pulling for new characters over the alternate costumes and skins and stuff. I feel like I probably just got her like when I was pulling for somebody else and just got her offhand. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of this too. The whole, yeah, okay. Power. I probably need power, to be honest. I don't have that many good power inherits, and I don't have a power support, so prioritize trying to get the dates. That's also helpful. We take those. And if there's one thing, I mean, the new scenario is pretty decent for what it is. I mean, it's not, I mean, nothing is going to be as bad as Mant. Make a new team or whatever, I don't know what the T stood for. And nothing is going to be as worse as Mant. That took so long for every run. I think that a run for Lols were like 45 minutes, and it was like, my goodness, that was such a slog to get through. So I'm glad that they realized that that's not what they want to do, and they want to be shorter with the runs. So generally speaking, all the runs for the future scenarios have just been around like 30 minutes usually, 30, yeah, 30 minutes at most usually, so it's not too bad. I'm waiting for Esbar City. They'll probably release her soon. They probably might. I mean, she's the support card for this current event right now, and she's featured in the current event, so that's good. That gives pretty good hope. Although, who really knows? I mean, honestly, it could be anybody at this point. I know everybody's waiting for Virginia. I think May is a pretty good time to release her because it aligns with her like wins in the Victoria Mile. So I could see a reason why they release her then, but it's still like everybody's waiting for her. And I feel bad that she still hasn't been released at this point. She's become the new Tamamo Cross, because there's way back in the day, way back when the first game first came out, everybody was waiting for Tamamo Cross to come out. And it was just a meme that like, oh, this character is in Tamamo Cross. And it's like, oh, here's a new character. It's not Tamamo Cross. And it's like, it was a bit of a, I mean, yeah, once they finally released her, just transferred over to the next character, who I don't even know who that would have been, like, maybe Tsuyoshi, maybe Biko Pegasus, because like Biko Pegasus was one of the first, like in the initial roster, but she didn't get released until like way later down the line. I actually like Mant, but yeah, it's really time consuming. Yeah, I mean, man, it's been so long since I did. What do you even do in Mant again? I don't remember the mechanics. I haven't done, like, a lot of the, like, kind of those scenarios I haven't done in years, so I'm like, I don't even remember, like, the basic mechanics of how you even do some of those. Like, Aoharu, all that stuff, and it's like, how do you play that again? It's like, if you force me to play that again, it's like, oh no, it's not gonna be a fun time, but I remember it was, I mean, I think the biggest drawback I remember was the time more so. I think actual gameplay-wise it was fine. I think it was actually pretty decent, but like, yeah, the fact that it just took so freaking long for each run and was kind of annoying. Because like, with some of these, it's like you need to take multiple runs to get the things that you want, so it's popping bubbles. Yeah, that's kind of ringing a bell, but there's a lot of modes that are like that now, so it's like something like that. Biko is like the longest time to get released. Yeah, I think the time for her to get released was like, what, 1,000 something days? Like, it got into 1,000 days. It was kind of comical. Which, to be fair, she's not the most popular character, and I admit that as somebody whose favorite character is also not very popular, so it's like, it's unfortunate, but understandable. But like, they had to release her at some point, considering she was part of the initial roster, so it's like, come on, gotta do something. But yeah, now speaking of characters that are to be released soon, I'm excited for Dansu Flame for sure. I haven't. The funny thing is, I still haven't watched the movie, the Beginning of New Era movie, which I need to get on that. I really need to. I'm probably just might do that tomorrow. What am I doing? I mean, I don't have anything to do anyway. Like, I have no job, so it's like, what else am I gonna do with my time? So I might watch that. But yeah, Dansu Flame, become slowly one of my favorite characters, so I'm excited for her to come out whenever. And then who else? I feel like, I mean, off the top of my head, I think she's definitely my most anticipated one, but like, there's a couple of characters that I'm definitely interested in. I saw Still in Love. She'd be kind of interesting to have in the roster. I mean, given that we already kind of know a little bit about her from the Party Dash, whatever the party game was, which, by the way, I had that, and it's like, don't get that if you're interested. Like, I mean, I think it's on sale right now, so probably might be worth it now, but like, it's not worth it for the full price. It's not. I'll be completely honest. Even from an Umamusume fan like me, I'm like, it's not worth getting that game, or how expensive it is. But Still in Love might be interesting. I mean, oh yeah. God, now I'm looking at these. Out of the new characters, I mean, Karen Bukador looks super like she's kind of in that similar vein of like average character among the peers of her group, so that looks pretty interesting. Almond Eye, I mean, I'm sure she's super popular. The thing with Almond Eye is she raced around the time that the Umamusume project first got started. So I think that kind of caters to why she was so popular. She got so much fan art when they introduced the characters during the 4th anniversary. That was like, oh, like, you know, the people who got interested in Umamusume, who got interested in horse racing, saw Almond Eye race and saw her dominate, and now seeing her becoming Umamusume kind of becomes full circle. So I can understand that explanation. Maybe not at full price. Yeah, no. Is it on? I'd have to, let me check. I saw that it was on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale now. Part dash. It is on sale right now. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's on sale for 60%. 18. Yeah, I mean at its price right now, I'd probably recommend it, but like yeah, for the full like $45 I think it was for the full price. It's like don't get it. If you want to get it now, because it's at a pretty good price right now. But it's just a whole bunch of party games. I mean, it's really what I mean. It's a little bit of story building, so it's kind of fun. But generally speaking, it's not really that impressive. I stopped playing it a long time ago for what it's worth. I don't expect Almond Eye until next year. Yeah, no, I don't expect her to come out for a while. I think they're just gonna probably hold on to her, because I'm sure she's gonna be like their money getter, similar to like Gentle Donna and like Orphe. Like, I'm sure they're probably waiting until like a special date or whatever to release her, so that they can bring in all the big bucks. But I don't think they're gonna release her anytime within. Honestly, yeah, I don't see it coming anytime soon. So there's a whole bunch of other characters that need to get released, which now, man, that makes me curious. So while she sings about Tomakomai, I'm just gonna, although this isn't the exhaustive list if I go into here, but I will be, like, if we go here, like some of the characters, like, oh yeah, Daring Tact. Yeah, Daring Tact is somebody, I mean, Daring Tact's been on the roster for a little bit, and then they just released new information about her during the 4th anniversary, so that was pretty fun. I did not expect her to be the whole, like, oh, lives in the wild sort of thing. Did not get that from her character, but Virginia is the new meme. She really is. It's kind of sad to see, but it is kind of hilarious how it's like, oh, here's the new Uma, it's Phenomono. It's like, what? That's not Virginia. But no, Virginia is definitely, yeah, definitely, yeah, Dantu Flame. Oh, I forgot Voice and Voice. I feel like they'll probably release her similar to how they released other Canopus members. So like, as a 2-star or 1-star. Daring Heart, Buena Vista, Last One Piece, Idol Eye, or Almond Eye. Oh, Lucky Lilac. Yeah, that's another one. I'm definitely there's definitely characters in that are not in here that they have as well, but I'd have to like look at a whole list otherwise, so I'm not gonna do that. Gentle Donna took her sisters. I did see fan art of that where it's like it's just like she just kidnapped her sisters, because it's like, haha, I've hold them hostage because they're all implemented, but you aren't. So it's like, I have taken your sisters now. I am the new older sister. Like, it's not enough that she took away all of her wins. It's like, oh man, now you gotta take away my sisters too. It's like, man, how cruel could you be? Gentle Donna. What a meme. Gentle Donna, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not the hugest fan of her, but I do appreciate the some of the art and memes that came from her, like that one story from the anniversary where she like crushed the ball down to like the pebble size. That was hilarious. And then the secret that she has, that she crushes walnuts with her toes, which for some people is kind of a turn on. Yeah, no, not for me. That's a bit too I'm not about that life, but hey, you know, you do you. If that's what you want, you know, it's go for it. Go for it, my man. But oh my god, really? That's not what I want. If I have to be honest, I'll just take that one. Okay, you're not gonna. I was kind of hoping that I would get the event where I can get one of the gauges filled, but that's cool too. I don't need that. Who needs that? Who needs their gauges filled? Not me. Some people are into that. I mean, dude, some people are into a lot of... There's a lot of stuff out there. some of which I'm also into, so I can't really judge too hard. But it's the whole thing. Don't. It's that one saying. Don't yuck other people's yum. You know, no kink shaming, unless kink shaming is your kink, like that one Vine. You don't get to kink shame me. Kink shaming is my kink. And then the scream that I don't want to replicate because my neighbor's back home, so it's like I don't want to suddenly scream like a madman. Classic Vine references. I need to get help. In many ways. Oh, I just realized something that I should have done a while back, which is connect my phone to the charger, because otherwise my phone's probably losing battery right now. 37%. Okay, thank goodness. I was like, because I did that one time where I accidentally forgot to plug in my phone to the charger, and then it kind of was very close to dying. It didn't die, luckily, but it was like 15%. I was like, uh-oh, kind of forgot to do that. Because yeah, I have my phone connected to my capture card, which is capturing all the fun stuff there. So just a little bit of sneak peek into how that works. But it works. It works. And hey, you know, I originally got the capture card actually solely for mobile stuff, because I was actually originally planning to play like rhythm games and stuff back when I was still into stuff like Bondori and Project Sakai and stuff like that. So that was a little bit of pre-planning there. But then I was like, well, one, I kind of dropped out of those fandoms, and two, I realized maybe it's not the best idea to stream rhythm games with how strict DMCAs can be and copyrights can be sometimes. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to risk that in my life. But I got the capture card anyway, and now I am capturing mobile games. It's just not the mobile games I was thinking of. And now I can capture other stuff too, like got my Xbox, got my Switch, so any games there, you know, that's always an option. So all the options. So why am I so tilted again? This happens a lot. Like I just get tilted, so I have to like reorient. There we go. Just gotta reorient myself. What am I doing? Skills. Yeah, really? Okay. That's a good skill, but like, yeah, I guess I'll risk it. I just need to not take a gold, not need to take a green. Why do I keep calling them skills? Stamps. I just need to not take a green stamp in the next one, and then we'll see how that goes. Hey, there's my mid S, and oh wow, I got a wait. Oh, this isn't turf. I was like, hey, I got the aptitude S too, and or the surface S or whatever, and then I realized this is a dirt racer, and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Why are you running? Double S. Double S, yeah, then double S somewhere. So close yet so far. So close. Do I even have any dirt aptitudes in my parents right now? I don't think I do. I don't think I focused on that. Which may be a problem now that I think about it, because Okuri Cap is I kinda need that. Anyway, let's watch this cutscene and see how Hoko Tarumai does fan service. Ah yes, of course. Classic local doll, local idol, that is exactly how you do it. See, no, that's what I'm talking, and the other thing, that's what I'm talking about too. This is technically her swimsuit costume, but like, on first appearance, you would not think that this is a swimsuit, because like, it's not really swimsuity. I guess ever since they did the first swimsuit costumes with Special Week and Maruzensky, they were like, oh, that may be a bit too much, and then they've started to cover up more and more as they've done more and more of them, which is okay. I'm not really, it's whatever. There's plenty of other Umas that have fan service-y outfits anyway. That we don't need that in our. We don't really. It's not really something I care too much about. Like, God, look at Gran Allegria. Like, look at her race outfit. Like, it is notable when the race outfits are more revealing than the idol outfits, the like default idol outfits that they come with. Because that's a little bit, well, not really too revealing, but like it has the the exposed like the belly button and whatever. But it's like not that revealing compared to some other games out there. God, some games really take the cake when it comes to fan service. Like, I don't play a lot of other mobile gacha games. The only other gacha game I play is Idolmaster, Gakuen Idolmaster, Gakumas, but like, which that has, I mean, that had a swimsuit edition at one point. No, it had two like different versions of it. Like, one was like the actual like playable character, and then the other one was the kind of creepy, like, oh, like take photos of them and like photo shoots, and it's like, questionable, but okay. But that's really all the extent they had with there. I'm just thinking like other thing where it's like, yeah, exactly, they make fan service their thing. Like, what was that one game I saw on Twitter, like Brown something? It's like, I saw some stuff from there and I'm like, good lord, how is this that is the Gooner Central right there. Like, good golly. Like Azure Lane, I think freaking some of the costumes there. I saw the this was a while back, but the St. Louis, her swimsuit. I was like, this is, I saw the some of the promotional stuff from them. I'm like, this is official. This is official art. Like, I thought this was like fan art, but no, this is like official content. And I was like, wow, that they're getting away with a lot there. It's not that much there. Making me sound like an old person, like, oh, there's not that much there. Where are your clothes, lady? But no, it's whatever. Okay. Oh man, these. Where's my 3 stars? Where's my 3-star stamps? Hello? 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 Wait, actually, hello? Where are they? It's no. This is fine, but like I kind of can't take that, otherwise I risk the I risk getting speed symbol instead, which I don't want. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, I just haven't planned my stamp distribution accordingly. These both suck. Okay, boy, screw it, I'll just take this one. That's just we just SOL there, just a whole bunch of SOL. Get out of luck. I would get 200% hint. In hindsight, that probably would have been the better idea, but I think out of frustration, I think I just chose the first thing I saw. So, you know, that's this is where we are now. It's fine. We got High Seiko. That's all we want right now, and I can replace it later down the road anyway. It's fine. This is just a test run. This is what I keep saying. This is just a test run, and yet I haven't been doing too badly, to be completely honest. Although I probably made some stupid mistake that I haven't found out until. That I'm probably not going to find until later. That I'm like, oh shoot, why didn't I do that? And then have to recalibrate accordingly and not use this for my League of Heroes. Oh, she does a race in the middle of spring training, or summer training? God, I had baseball in the mind apparently. Wait, speaking of which, Brewers win? Did the Brewers win? Did they win? Brewers, baseball. Did they win against the White Sox, who are one of the worst teams in the... Oh god, they lost 8-0? Excuse me? Hello? Brewers, what are you doing? Okay, sorry, that was my sports break. Yeah, sports, man. I do love my sports. I mean, Uma in its own way is a sports anime. Like, the anime definitely so, but like, it feels like it's a sports franchise. I mean, there's definitely a little bit of that aspect to it, so I guess that's why I'm so into it as well. But yeah, man, sports. Love my sports. My Brewers baseball, the Bucks are kind of SOL right now. I really hope Giannis stays, but like, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets out at this point with how dire the roster and the coaching situation looks. Not to anyways, sports. And yeah, all the fun stuff there. Oh, I want to take that, but there's a 31% chance of failure of Dai Shipai, wait, is that Daishi Pai? No, that's Daishi something else. I can't read Japanese. What am I doing? I'll just heal. I mean, I can read some Japanese. I did some kanji studies. Maybe not some, a pretty decent amount. What? Okay, you know what? That's good. Okay, I was gonna be very ticked off there for a second, but it's not the best one I could have gotten, but like it's at least A tier, which is at least better than what it was last time. But yeah, I did kanji studies back in the day, and so I can recognize most of them, some of them. I retract my statement immediately. It's like, no, not most of them. There are so many kanji out there that I cannot. No, I can't. Even now, I'm still like, what is the reading for this? And like, or like, what is the meaning of this again? It's just so much to keep track of. Oh, she's happy. There we go. Love to see it. Unlike me, I'm never happy. Anyway, that's me. It's your boy. It's your boy. Casual gameplay. No screams here. No scares. No hijinks. No hyucks. No shenanigans. Just core casual. With the occasional questionable statements. With the occasional sussies. Sometimes I get sussy. Ooh, 8%. Okay. Ooh. I don't know why for a second I was like, I thought that this was the end of the run for some reason. I was like, I saw the, I saw November and I was like, oh shoot, it's already senior November? How did that happen? And then I realized my stupidity. And then I realized how stupid I was. Okay. Oh wait, Kawasaki. Oh, she does Kawasaki Kinen. Maybe I shouldn't have done that with Oguri. Well, I guess it's not really a huge concern. Hold on, how am I doing stat-wise? Not horribly. Not horribly. Okay. I should probably get some skills. Now that I don't have to worry about whether or not they heal, I can just willy-nilly go about and do whatever the hell I want. Look at that. Hell, oh yeah, that's a good one. I'll take that one. That looks good. Sure, I'll take that one. I'll take that one. That looks good. This is basically how I do this. It's just like, oh, this looks good. Sure, I'll take that. That looks good. Sure, I'll take that one. I don't know what they do. They just look good. I'll take them. This is why I don't do well in this game. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, 23%. Oh, do I risk it? I risk it. Fuck my... Okay. That was 23%. That was kind of high. But also fuck. Speaking of fuck, what is this? What are those? What are those? But like, actually though, what is this? This is terrible. This has been a terrible run in terms of the stamp distribution that I'm getting. I haven't been getting anything good. What in the world? Okay. Oh man. Is that one decent? Is that one at least decent? Like that 2-star? That's an A rank, I guess. Okay. I know this one's a Z rank, so absolutely never take that. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards the top between this and this. This one seems decent enough. It's like a B rank according to my tier list chart thing, but like we take those, I guess. And it's a 3-star, so that's what we'll go with. With the amount of times I played this scenario, you'd think by now I know which skills to take and which skills not. But all I remember are like the S and the A rank skills for Hiseiko. God forbid if I have to do like a speed symbol, or God forbid Saint Light. I've only done like one Saint Light run, and that was pain because that was so the way that her the way that her bonuses work is just so weird to me. It's like you need to get the mood boosting events, and then you get that, and then you get the best mood or whatever, but then it's just like it's limited, and then it's just how many mood boosting events can you really get, so it's like very RNG dependent. Doesn't seem it's not worth. I haven't done any serious runs with her. it's only really been Hiseiko. I mean, that's the consensus, right? Is Hiseiko is like the way to go. But it is, yeah, Hiseiko's the easiest, and it seems like she's mainly the most stable. Speed Symbol seems like she's decent enough, but it is a bit iffy sometimes. And then yeah, like, yeah, to your point, yeah, if you do Saint Light, you need to pretty much date every day, or like you need to like do mood boosting events, which how many mood boosting events are there really, unless you have the unless the dates. So it's just like, no, it's not worth it. Use Speed Light for parent training. Ah, parent training, the elusive thing that I should do, but I'm too lazy. On auto, I forgot you can do auto on this mode. Yeah, because you can only do auto on this scenario and the original scenario. So that is true. But and hey, I remembered this time. I remembered to get this one instead of the other one. Okay. That is true. Maybe I could do that because I'm always so lazy about doing like parent trainings and stuff. I'm like, it's like then I have to do this and it's too much work. But if I just do it on auto, maybe I can just set that and don't have to worry about that. That's something to consider for sure. Yeah. Oh, this. Okay. No, I don't need you. I don't need you yet. Or I don't need you right now. I need to heal, and then I can also fill up a gauge. Let me do the green one. Let me try and get at least one of those good stamps. Please? I mean, that's decent enough, but I was kind of hoping for... There's one specifically I was hoping for. Or like two I was hoping for. I mean, they're both pretty decent. I'll just take this one. Alright, well, inheritances, I don't need to worry too much because I already got the mid-S. Maybe I can get another turf. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Wait, did I just get like a long inheritances in there somewhere? Wait, what cards am I using? What are my parents? What are my parents? This is a question that I need to ask myself right now. No, not you. No, not. How do I look at you? How do I look at all of you? Okay. Okay, medium, dirt. I mean, that's from somebody I borrowed. Turf, that's so not useful. Medium's useful. Long. Yeah, there's the parent that I borrowed versus versus my parent. You could probably tell which one's which. It's fine. It's fine. I can be smart and actually do parent building, but also I'm good. I don't need that in my life. I did get the 1-star long proc. I sure did. Now she's viable in long distances, maybe, if I'm good enough. That would be hilarious. Because yeah, you can get away with, I think, C for some stuff. For like some races. But that's not what we're here for. Okay, let me check something real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Did we end up getting the... We did. Okay, I was kind of worried we didn't get the that one fine motion skill, but we're fine. Okay. Get some of these up in here. The business. Niches. Okay. Man, there's a lot of skills in here. And I don't have enough skill points. I do know we're probably... It might be nice to have at least this one. Just in case I don't have enough stamina. But that should be fine. Okay. And it's still early. I'm probably going to get a lot more skill points between now and the end of the run anyway, so not a huge deal. Not the biggest deal. Look at all those things I'm racking up for the event story. And this is what we're here for. And now we got the book. The photo book. Photo book. Yeah, man. Side games, if you want to print money, that's what I'm saying, you know? Even if it's like only the most popular characters. Okay, oh, I need to heal badly. Okay, Just get that last date out of the way, and now I am maidenless. I have no more dates left. The maidenlessness has begun. I was about to say commenced, but that's not true. The dating has commenced. The maidenlessness, the mating has begun. English. English is not my first language. That's my excuse. Ooh, Teo show? The Teo whatever? Give me the Urara book. Dude, same. Oh, that's another character I forgot to mention that I really liked. Urara, Haru Urara. She's definitely also one of my favorites. Yeah, I need to pull up the tier list I made a while back. Let me see. Media. Oh man, has it really been that long? Yeah, so Ines is my favorite character. In my S tier, I had oh, speaking of, what is this? What is this? Oh, lordy, this is terrible. Oh no, wait, I exited out of my guide. What am I doing? Come back, guide. I need you. I need your wisdom. I guess, you know what, this one's decent enough. Okay. Yeah, S tier, we got Karen-chan, we got Dansu Flame, Gold Ship, Haru Urara, Tannhäuser, Nice Nature, Oguri Cap, Saving Sky, Tamamo Cross, and Transcend. Yeah, sounds about right. I need to do that again. I'm still so miffed about when I did that stream, how I was muted for like the first 45 minutes because I was stupid and muted my, I set the hotkey for my mic to M, and so when I was typing out stuff and then typed the M key, I accidentally muted myself, and that was great. And then nobody told me until like the first 45 minutes, hey, you're muted, and I was like, am I? Shit. So that was every streamer's favorite moment. Yeah. It's a lesson learned, you know. I'm always so worried about looking at my OBS, making sure, am I muted? Make sure, oh, is the bar moving when I'm talking? That is biggest fear now. Not the biggest fear, but a fear for sure. But yeah, no, even looking at my tier list now, I don't have any like F tier characters. It's like a couple of D tiers, but like it's whatever. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Hey, there's that Sparsity. Ooh, sweet. Okay, we do not need to worry about speed for the next. Oh shoot! You know what I just remembered? Isn't Tarumari the one who does like 2 races within the last 2 turns or something? She has like, oh, that's so annoying. I hate these. Oh, she has like 3 races in the last 4 turns. Yeah, it's like her and Ricky and like I think. Is Acute Wonder also like that too? It's like I remember those characters were such pains to train because it's like I want to do trainings, but like they just have required races for like a lot of these. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so I gotta get good. Okay, I gotta get these stats up. Because otherwise I'm not gonna be good. What is this? What is this? Whatever. I don't. Oh, right, I don't have any room. What was the really stupid skill that I took? This one. Just replace it, I don't know. Replace the stupid skill with the slightly less stupid skill. This run has not been kind for me in terms of that RNG. Oh, I don't have any energy. Oh, I'll heal, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Give me that 70 heal. Just replace the bond stamps. I could, but the reason why I keep the bond stamps is I think don't the bond stamps also contribute or like affect these as well? So that's why I'm kind of a little wary of not getting rid of them, just because like having those would be useful, because that's the whole point of getting these bond stamps. Well, one is filling up these gauges, like the initial ones, but also yeah, I think so, right? I'm pretty sure, like, from what I've seen. Not sure, actually. I'm, like, 80% sure that... I think that is the case, where, like, these gauges are also affected by the bond stamps, so... That's the reason why people take those. It's so then you can fill those up more easily. Yeah, because like, and I think that's why they're so valued, at least for the High Seiko run. I'm sure they're probably valued for other runs as well, but like for High Seiko especially, it seems like they're S tier for the 1-star ones, and then everyone else is just whatever. I thought people get it for early rainbows. I think that's another benefit, but yeah, I think for late game, I think that's. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know, but like from what I've seen at least, like those gauges definitely noticeably fall faster if I have more of those. Because before, when I was doing runs and I didn't have as many of those bond stamps, like when I did like, I think like 2 trainings or whatever with those, it wouldn't fill them up completely. But now it seems like every 2, like not even every 2 turns, like every 2 turns or so, they usually like fill up. So it feels like it's making some sort of noticeable impact. Speaking of noticeable impact, this is not the stat distribution that I need, so I don't know if this is gonna work out. Okay. This is probably not gonna be it, but that's okay because this is literally just the first run. I just got lucky with the last two that I did. This is honestly more what I was expecting in terms of how things would turn out. Like just falling short of all the stat requirements that I'm setting for myself. And then yeah, god, this is so annoying. I have to do another 2 straight races because of course why not? I mean, replacing 1 bond stamp doesn't hurt. That's true, yeah, but also, I mean, like I said, that one skill, I think the one stamp I took was just a random one, so I was like, I might as well just replace that one. And honestly, maybe I should have just left it alone because a lot of those options weren't good anyway for the final batch, so in hindsight, maybe I should have just left it alone, but also I might as well replace like I said, the stupid skill with the slightly stupid skill, you know? Replace the bad one with the slightly bad. That's probably a better way of putting it. Alright, Dreamfest Dirt Legend. Yeah, I don't think I got 1200 for the for the wisdom. Alright, what do we got for Hokotaramae? What do we have here? What do we have here? Yeah, drink some water in the meantime. No, I never noticed that. And maybe I should have noticed this earlier, but like I didn't notice that the dirt Umas have the dirt, like the sand effects. Because I know there's some that have like the lightning effect, the fire effect. It's different depending on like certain criteria from what I've seen. Like, because I know they have the screen now for all the different ones that you can take a look at. And I saw that they were divided based on like, oh, did you win a triple crown? Did you win the autumn triple crown or whatever? Did you, were you a mid-mile? Were you a mid-long racer? Were you a short racer? Like, it seems to be divided based on those. So, I was kind of curious if it did differ, and it does seem to differ at least. And then if it's slightly different in visuals. I mean, it is different in visuals. I'm not actually sure still if it's different in what the announcer or the narrator says. I think it is slightly different, but I never really paid close attention, so I can't really tell. Alright, what do we got here? UDs. Ooh, it's not good. It's not great. That's not what we want to see. I mean, to be fair, that's guts and the wisdom didn't turn out too well. That's a lot of speed though for what it is. But the rest of it's not good, so. And yet that is the first one I trained, so it's technically first place. Alright, oh my god, you get so much. Oh, I forgot there's the bond up thing that's going on right now. That is something. Okay. Alright, well, that's not too shabby. Not the great start, but also it's whatever. Let me go through this real quick, see all the stuff I got. Still need to do like 9 more runs. Still need to do a few more races. P1 races. Need to get a lot more fans. Oh man, I've been behind on that. And then yeah, stadium teams. Let me do more spins. I'm so glad, by the way, that the pity system exists. Cause like, I don't know how long I've been playing the game, but like if you've been playing since the start of the game, you remember how the first event, they didn't have the pity system for this. So you could roll like dozens upon dozens of times, like maybe even 100 times, and not get the desired like bingo thing that you need, and you wouldn't get the event reward. It would suck so much. I know people that like played, like got all the event rewards, got all the missions and whatever, but still were not able to get all the event cards because, or like copies of the event card, because they weren't able to get the bingo. It was so bad. I'm so glad they fixed that so quickly. I'm hoping they fix, I mean, from what I've seen of like screenshots and like videos of the game, it seems like they're introducing some stuff that got released relatively later in the game. So maybe they might be releasing the game with quality of life stuff. Imagine if Global gets that. Yeah, that would suck. Based on what I've seen, they look like they are implementing a few quality of life changes, so like I assume they're probably not gonna have that, but like if they do, that would be hilarious. Let me see. Did I get the? Okay, yeah, I got all my event rewards for that. Good stuff. Okay. Do I want to do one more run, or do I want to call it here? Let's do. You know what? Here we go. Let's do one more run. Let's do one more run. I'm gonna do. Do I want to keep doing Taramai, or do I want to go switch to Furioso? I kind of don't want to go with Ogre Cap because like I have to like pay attention to the skills I'm taking, which is kind of a pain. A little bit. You can tell how lazy I am with this game. It's just like even that's just like that's too much effort. I don't know about that. I'm gonna do Furioso. Yeah, you know what? Let's do another Furioso run. Let's do one last Furioso run to end it off, and we will get that squared away and ready to go. All right. Hopefully we get the UC this time. Hopefully you get a more viable one. I think the one I did last time was viable enough, but I can do better. We can do much better. So I don't even think we got the S mid anyway. So like that's also one that we definitely want to get. So Funabashi lover right here, and we will go about our day loving Funabashi, just like we were loving Tomakomai earlier. Because it happens to be that those two are the ones that are way too. I mean, Funabashi is this one's whole personality, to be quite honest. Not that I don't hate it. Like, I actually do like Furioso. But he is very Funabashi coded for sure. Similar to Tarumai and her love of Tomakomai. Except the thing with Tarumai is she's a little bit more fleshed out because she's the local doll, so it's a little bit more in depth. This one just loves her city. That's really it. Which I don't falter for that. But like, maybe there needs to be a little bit more than that. Katobase. Yeah, you know, E. The Japanese version of E. Because that's how they pronounce it. Because if you pronounce it E, they think you mean I. Because that's how it works in Japan. And a lot of languages too, you know, they don't have the same, or different vowel sounds for the same vowel. English is a weird language, man. I feel kind of fortunate. Like I said before, English is actually not my first language, so I actually was not born here in America, where I'm currently living. But I did end up living here long enough so I have my citizenship here now, which may be good or bad depending on who you ask. With the current state of the world and things going on, which I don't want to bring too much of a downer on, but yeah, it's life's not great in a lot of ways. But all to say, yeah, so basically, like, yeah, so I think I was in ESL for a long period of time in school. And then slowly that became my kind of main native language, so to speak. But there's still times when I'm just like, how do I speak English? What do I? It's like, well, it's like I forgot how to pronounce it. It's not that serious of like, oh, I forgot how to pronounce this word. How do you do this? But like sometimes it's definitely become more apparent now that I've been streaming for a couple, like the short time that I have, that it's just like, man, sometimes I just don't know how to say words, and then I just need to repeat it to myself over and over again, and that's how I apparently learn or try and remember it, so to speak. And then sometimes I just come up with other BS that just kind of spills out of my mouth, and then I just don't know when that happens. Words, what do they mean? Indeed, words are crazy. Language be trippin', yo. It really do be trippin'. Languages be crazy, especially English. My god, I feel sorry for anybody who is like, isn't necessarily a native English speaker, or like, you know, doesn't have English ability, know-how, all that. It's like learning it as like a second language, because English is such a bitch in terms of like, it's like a mishmash of so many other languages. There's so many exceptions, there's so many rules. It's just like, it's like, oh, you think it's like this? No, here's 3 reasons why it isn't. And so you're just like, well, screw me, I guess. I don't know what to do with this. So I'm glad that at least I have the native mind and ability to be able to speak it for the most parts. And I still have a little bit of my Korean knowledge, so 조금 할 수 있어. So, you know, it's not completely lost on me, although it's not as... That was 13%, come on. Here we go. Here comes, y'all. The luck continues. Oh, okay, I forgot I had that. Whew, thank goodness. But yeah, it is kind of nice having that foundation, because as somebody who kind of also wants to learn Japanese, it's like, Japanese and Korean share very similar grammar. They share a lot of words, surprisingly, too. I mean, they kind of came from the same, in a way, the same base language, like the same area, region, all that stuff, so... There is a little bit of similarities in there, so it is kind of nice to have that in the back of my tool pocket, so to speak. But... it's still... Kanji is still such a piece of... such a POS. It's no fun, no bueno. So no bueno and no bueno. Spanish. I took Spanish my middle school. Yeah, like I think middle school we had to take a language, and then I think my school had either language or not language. Take one of those two. No, we had Spanish or French, and I was like, Spanish sounds more, I don't know if it sounded more fun, but growing up, I had, one of my friends was from Mexico, so I was like, that's good enough reason for me to take Spanish. And so I took my 2 years in middle school. And then when I went to high school, they had a lot more options. So they had, you know, your standard Spanish, French. They also had German. They had Japanese, which I think was kind of cool. At that time, I wasn't really into anime as much as I was. So I was a little hesitant on taking that. But they also had Latin, so I was like, you know what? Why not take Latin and become a smartass? And so I did that, and it was the best decision I ever made, because that Latin class was so much fun. It was all project-based, there were no tests, it was super chill. I met one of my favorite teachers from that, who unfortunately retired way back. Like, not way back, but like a couple years ago, and apparently I heard that they folded the Latin department in my high school, so they don't even have it anymore, which... super sucks, because like it was such a great experience, and I really bummed out that that's not there anymore. Just learned 20k kanji. Yeah, easy money, easy. Where can you use Latin now? Yeah, I mean, there's that whole thing of, oh, Latin's a dead language, why would you learn it when it's like you're not even going to use it? I don't know, man. I thought it was kind of just like interesting. It was more interesting in my mind than just taking like Spanish, but sure, I can learn Spanish and actually use it in the real world, but like the thing with Latin is like it's not only was the language, we also learned a lot about kind of mythology, so like Greek and Roman mythology and history about that stuff. So there was a lot of that aspects that we also learned, which was kind of fun. But it was still fun. I mean, yeah, I honestly don't remember a lick of Latin other than how to say my name is, like mihi nomen est Chino the Penguin. Like that's literally pretty much the extent of what I remember from that, but it was still fun, so I wouldn't trade that for any other language in that in retrospect. I'd definitely still take that. But yeah, I mean, that was funny too, because like we weren't I didn't go to a like fancy private school or anything. I went to a public school, and so it was like I think we were the only public school in the area that offered Latin. Like all the other, so we went to like a convention every year with like other schools from our state, and like all the other schools were private schools or like academies and stuff, and we were the only freaking public school that had Latin. So kind of funny how that worked out, but yeah, it's fun stuff. 2-star stamps. These are what I want. This one's alright. Okay. But yeah, language learning, it's a process. And I keep telling myself I'm gonna, you know, get back into Korean studies and Japanese studies. Well, to be fair, this game is in itself also kind of Japanese studies, because trying to understand where things are and like read stories and stuff and like the general gameplay is a little bit like Japanese lessons, excuse me, in a sense. So there is that aspect to it. And the thing with Korean is like I watch a lot of Korean variety shows, so it's like that's also kind of a little bit passive Korean learning in a sense. And also speaking with my parents and my family is also kind of helpful in that regard as well, because they're all from Korea, so it's kind of learning that, kind of learning through that experience. That's the thing with languages. I think the number one way to really learn a language is immerse yourself in it, so like living in the country that uses it a lot. Because I know there's definitely experiences that I've seen where people have been like, oh, like I lived in friggin' Japan, Spain, wherever, like random X country, and then, you know, I was forced to have to learn to use the language, and then that really helped me learn it quickly. And you know, it also helps with like kind of like how to use it like conversationally in a more like casual setting. You learn slang and stuff, which isn't necessarily taught very much in like academic classroom, like, you know, like I guess overall settings, those kinds of things. They don't really teach that kind of stuff. So what happened to my mood? Hello? Where did my mood go? Why am I suddenly in neutral mode? What the heck? I mean, I saw that thing just happen, the mood down event, but when did I get another one of those? Okay, that's wonderful. Love to see that. Bouquet door. Good old Karen bouquet door. I also, not to completely switch topics, but speaking of Karen bouquet door, I freaking love how her like decoration or whatever, her like little ear decoration is literally just a tag of her name. When I first saw that, I was like, what is the writing on her, like the little tag on her ear there? And then I was just like, oh, it's just her name. I just can't, I don't know why it makes me laugh so much, or not laugh, but it just kind of tickles me inside. It's just like, just has her name on her at all times. It's like those college freshmen that have like the lanyards or whatever. I'm not sure if this is a universal thing, but back in my college, like, I guess because they handed them out during like freshman orientation. It's like, and some of the freshmen actually use them, like the lanyards that contain like your student ID and like some other stuff that you may need. A lot of people didn't wear that because it was like, obviously it's like, yeah, it's whatever, but like that was just kind of hilarious. That kind of reminded me of that. And it's like, yeah, just in case I forget my name, it's like, just take off the tag and be like, oh yeah, that's my name. I'm Karen Bouquet d'Or. That's who I am. I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Please give me my mid S. No? Okay. Sure, that's fine. That's fine too. Oh, that's a lot of skills. Okay. A lot of skills I won't use. You know what? I might as well do this just to get the mood up a little bit. Get that one mood up. There we go. Which set of two? Man, this Almond Eye Speed card though introduced a meta that I don't think is gonna. It's gonna be a whole. It's gonna release a whole bag of fun times. Whereas like now it introduces 2 gold skills. It's like you can get 2 gold skills now. That's why am I not working? Okay, there we go. I was like, why is my eyebrows not working? Wow, 2 gold skills. That's that's as if it wasn't already hard enough with some of the most recent meta. The most recent cards. I mean, that's how it is, right? It's just like the more recent cards they introduce are usually the more meta cards. But now they introduce this whole new meta where it's like, oh, now you can get two gold skills per speed card, or not speed card, per support card. And that is a slippery slope. That's the word I was trying to tip my tongue trying to think of. Hello? Hello? Why are you doing this to me, game? Why do you do this to me? Why do you hate me? Why does this game hate me? Why must you do this to me? Why must you do this to me, game? Why must you be so cruel? Such a cruel being. Fine, I'll just do one of those. I will do this one. Yeah, probably a good idea. Maybe. Wait, hold on. Oh frick! No, I need to get a pink skull. Otherwise, I might get the Saint Light route, and that would be not good. That's not what we wanted to see. But luckily, we got that, so we're fine. 5 relief. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's not too bad. Okay, I was gonna make a whole fuss about, oh my god, it's not giving me anything. I'm gonna throw my phone out my window, which is fine because I live on the first floor, but still. Okay, give me my High Seiko route. Give me my sports. Give me my... Oh, I forgot she does the Japan Dirt Derby. The good old Japan Dirt Derby. Where she gets to promote Funabashi, just like I'm promoting my new bathwater. No, that's such an old meme too. Man, I'm too old. I don't know. I just know old memes at this point. Freaking bathwater. That was such a long time ago. Maybe I've already seen this. Okay, now we can do this. Oofda, oofda, oofda. Big oofda. Yeah. I mean, ideally, I kind of want to heal so I can get the max. Well, it doesn't really matter too much, but like, it still bothers me that this isn't the max mood. That's what it is. Yeah, mood. That's what they're called. Moods. Big mood. Big mood. Okay, Yeah, I might as well just kind of get that just to fill up the gauges. Get those gauges filled up. Bond gauges. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay. We are good. He is angry. PR? Is this about PR? All the parameters 5. That sounds good to me. I'll take all parameters 5. Like that or the energy. I don't really need that much energy right now. Oh yeah, give me that one. Okay, that's not great. Oh, hippity hoppity. Okay, no. That one's decent, I guess. We'll take that one, I guess. Not the best in the world. Not what we want to see, but not the worst we've seen today. We've seen some pretty bad distributions of the stamps. It has not been kind to us today. I mean, it was kind at one point. Like the first one I did wasn't too bad, but after that it's just a big old middle finger. So no good. No good there. Man, I need to do one of these days, and I keep saying this, one of these days I need to do like an Agnes digital run just to see what her, like how those cutscenes would change if it was just her focused. Because she doesn't really, like, that's the whole thing, right? Like, she's Umamusume focused, but when she talks about herself, it's like, eh. So, we'd really love to see how that changes. If we use her as if we're training her during this scenario. Maybe I might do that one. I might do that one of these days. The thing with digital is she's not, well, she's still kind of viable in some cases. She wasn't viable in this. Actually, no, that is kind of surprising. She wasn't viable in this League of Heroes, although I'm not really surprised because League of Heroes generally favors the frontliners, so like the runners and the leaders. Which makes sense, because like you want to get top 3. It's like you don't care, like, it's unlike Champions Meeting where you don't care about like what other horses are or what the other Umas are. It's like you just want to get first. Here, it kind of matters what place every one of them gets. So that's why we train the way we train. But yeah, I mean, it's been a while since like digital's been any sort of useful. I feel like I haven't trained. There's a lot of Umas I just have not touched or trained in years, honestly. Like a lot of them are just not really that viable for anything. Like this one, like this one. Being viable, this Uma right here, she has not been meta in any sort of way. I don't want to say ever, but like I don't remember seeing her be meta in any sort of way. So if anything, I think the stamina card they introduced of her has been the first introduction of her being actually meta in some way, especially with the mecha scenario back when that was a thing. Like, she was pretty much a required card during that time. I mean, she's still a really good stamina card, hence the reason why I'm still using her, but like, definitely not as powerful as she was before. I didn't click that for a second. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Okay, we're almost. I was like, how far are we right now? We're about to enter senior year. Senior time. Senioritis. Oh god, senior. Don't get me started on senioritis. Man, as soon as I got into my college, I was like, I'm done. I don't need. It's like, well, I'm not done, but it's like I don't need to really care about getting A. I can just like pass. As long as I don't completely bomb my courses, I'm fine. And that's what happened. I did end up dropping down a little bit, but again, it didn't matter. I didn't fail my courses. But like, that's fine. And yeah, as soon as I got into college, I don't want to say coasted, but like it definitely was like I just didn't really. It wasn't too much of as much effort to be like, oh, I need to get the highest grade. I need to be successful. I need to get everything. Oh, look at me, look at me. So, no. I was just, as long as I pass, and that was the same for my parents too. I mentioned this several times where my my mom specifically, because to be honest, I was raised in a single family household, but yeah, as soon as my mom was like, oh, like, as soon as I got into a good college, it's like, oh, I've done my job. It's just like, she just became so calm about a lot of things. Before, I remember she was definitely a lot more good old tiger mom stereotype, that kind of thing, but that was in the past. We're chill now. Pretty good relationship with my mom. Like I found out today, or I didn't find out, but like she's been talking because I don't even know I don't know if she's watching right now. I hope if she is, hey, what's up? Just leave a message if you're watching right now. But yeah, we were talking about because she's actually a huge fan of BTS, which is kind of funny. specifically one member. I don't know if y'all know BTS, but like Jin. And apparently he's having like a concert series to promote his like mini album, and so she's like, oh man, I'm like, I need to go. Like she was on the case, like on the dot, like when the tickets were being released, she like was on the site and luckily she was able to get a ticket, which was really good for her. I was like, I'm happy. I was a little bit worried that wouldn't be able to get a ticket and she'd have to like buy from like the scalpers and stuff. She ended up still buying like another ticket because I think it was like 2 days in like a certain city, and so she was like, oh yeah, I bought a ticket for first day and then I got another ticket for a second day. It's like, yeah, I might as well, you know, the hotel's expensive, flight's expensive, I might as well just make most of my time while I'm out there, which is fully understandable. I would do the same if it was an artist that I was interested in as well. So shout out to her for navigating that. Because yeah, the ticketing, dude, getting tickets for music stuff, I can relate. Way back in the day when Love Live was performing in Aqua specifically for Anime Expo. I think this was back in 2018. Because I was able to luckily get a ticket for free to Anime Expo, so I was like, oh hell yeah, let me go and because I heard Aqua's performing, and this was at the time when I was still kind of into Love Live, so I was like, yeah, let me go see them live. And man, let me tell you, trying to get a ticket for that was hard too, because I was getting a ticket for me and my friends, so I was trying to find tickets that were next to each other, or like seats that were next to each other, and it was I distinctly remember, I have one memory of getting good seats, then them getting unavailable, me screaming like fuck, and then I was with like I was in a party at the time with like a couple of college friends, and I remember one of my friends was like looking at me shocked. She was like, oh my god, I've never seen you this angry. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's just like this shit sucks. It's like ticketing system, and I'm sure it's gotten way worse since then too, because that was pre-COVID and like pre all the bots and Ticketmaster scandals and all that stuff. So that was, even then it was bad. I can't imagine how bad it is now. Do I dare risk the overeating again? Do I dare risk it? God, what are the odds that the 2 times that I do the eating event, both times I get overeaten, or both times I get the overweight? That is crazy. That is unfortunate. This has been not good. But then again, this is honestly how it feels a lot of times when I stream this game. I don't know, I have the worst luck when it comes to streaming this game. Like, I fail like sub 15% trainings. I don't get any of the cards I want, any of the skills, I don't get any of the stamps I want. It's just, it's bad. Bad times. I think it's the streamer luck, but like reverse. But like bad. It's the streamer anti-luck, I guess. It's usually never this bad. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, college, yeah, tickets. Yeah, music. I haven't been to a concert in such a long time. Honestly, that might have been the last concert I've been to, that's gonna come up to like 7 years ago at this point, which is, yikes, that's, oof, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I don't go to much music, like, wait, no, there has to have been something before, like, after that I've been to. There's no way that was the last one I went to. I need to think. Music event. No, I'm not. I think that actually. What? Oh, there we go. There's something useful. That actually might have been the last one I went to. Well, to be fair, that was also a really hype one to go to, because that was when they did the Aqua Rainbow. That will last. That will be a memory that I will never forget. So for those of you who don't know, like Aqua, Love Live, and all that. So basically, it's like this thing where we had our pen lights, and like we changed them to be the color of a rainbow. So this was like a community organized thing. Like we had like people like going around, all the people that were waiting for the doors to open, and it was just like kind of handing out flyers being like, hey, this is what we're doing. If you're sitting in this area, light your pen stick to be this color. And so the idea was they wanted to like during a certain point in, I forgot what song, it's like one of the like ending song, oh, froze there for a second, one of the ending songs for the anime or whatever, like during that time, like if they do that, like when they get to this line, start like doing the like I forgot, like certain motion, and then start turning on your pen light so that it starts becoming a rainbow. And when we were able to successfully do that, that was so hype. And then seeing the faces of all the performers, the seiyuu, because they were so shocked. They were like, oh my god, they were so shocked, but they still had to perform, so they were doing that while they were shocked. And then their reactions after the song was over, and I think they're like, some of them were almost crying, and I was like, oh my god, this is like, it's amazing seeing like the impact on them, but like it was hype. So that definitely is something I will never forget. It was really amazing. I don't know if there's even video of that, because like technically you weren't allowed to like record that. Although, god, my friend, being the jerk that he was, disregarded that rule, because there was the whole rule of don't record the video or like take photos of the performance, because you know that's a standard rule with those kinds of performances. But he still did it anyway, and I really, and you know, maybe at the time I should have done that, like called him out and be like, hey, don't do that, you know, you're gonna not get us kicked out, but you're gonna get kicked out and whatever. It's just like, luckily he didn't. I mean, well, maybe not luckily, but he didn't. So whatever. But it was just yeah, no, that was fun times, good stuff. I mean, to be fair, like there's not that many artists that I would really go out of my way to purchase the tickets for, travel the however distance I need to go to watch live. If it happens to be in the air, like I think that Anime Expo thing worked out well because I was already planning to go there anyway, because like I said, I got the tickets for free, so I was already just gonna be like, okay, well, you know, like it's there anyway, so I might as well. Oh my god, this is not what I want either. I'm just gonna skip this. Screw it. Oh wait, no, this is the button. Completely forgot the UI for a second. Yeah, there's not that many artists that I would go on my. I think, like off the top of my head, I mean, I know Porter Robinson's coming around for a tour pretty soon, so I was legitimately considering buying tickets for that, because I've been the biggest fan, not the biggest fan, but I've been a fan of his for the longest time, like ever since his Worlds album. I still, to this day, I still think his Worlds album is my favorite album. Every song from that is just like such a good experience, and it's just like, sometimes I like even go like just, not go out of my way so much so, but like kind of just like take a moment just to like listen to each album song again and just like really experience everything. Especially Sad Machine and Flicker, those two songs, I mean, those are the highlights of the songs or highlights of the of that album for sure. But there's also some other really great songs. I mean, Divinity, there was a remix I think he did of Divinity and Harumodoki, which is the second opening for Origairu. Or like, I don't know if he did it or somebody else did it, but like there was a remix that I was listening to that was really, really good as well. There's also a remix of Flicker and the opening for Madoka Magica, which is Connect or whatever by Claris. There was a really good remix of that as well, or like a mashup, or so to speak. Yeah, like my EDM, so yeah, Porter Robinson would be nice. I don't know if they're ever gonna do anything outside of Japan, but like, I mean, Umamusume, I mean, so here's the thing, like, I don't actually listen to that much Umamusume songs, despite the fact that I play this game however much/long I have been, but that's the problem is, like, the songs aren't, and I know I can download the songs, torrent them, whatever, but like, it'd be nice to have them available for easy listening on like Spotify. I know they're available, they're just not available outside of Japan, so I know there's other methods you can do to get away from that. Which, by the way, this has not been a good run. I'm just gonna put that out there. This has been a horrible run, actually. This is probably gonna be like, I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't even a UD. Like, this is not lined up how I wanted. But yeah, no, Umamusume, definitely maybe would love to go to live there someday. Like any sort of, like, another one of those, like, kind of Japanese, like, idol concerts, maybe another Love Live, although I'm not into Love Live as much anymore, so it's kind of hard to really get into it if you don't know the songs as well. That's the other thing too, because I don't know if y'all know the Japanese artist Ado, Ado, I think is how you pronounce it. She is doing a world tour that's actually coming to my city, and I was debating about getting tickets for that as well, but then I was like, honestly, like, look, she's a great artist, but like I don't really listen to her songs that much, so like I don't know if it's really worth it to spend as much money as it would be to be getting the tickets for that. Especially since it would be almost impossibility to get the tickets in the first place, so then it comes to like scalping and all that stuff, so it's like, that's a whole issue in itself. But so then I was like, you know, it's probably not worth it, so that's why I didn't end up getting those. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Umamusume, Gakunawa Master, if any of those come to, if there's an opportunity for any of those to come about, definitely would love to do that. The whole Wotage, you know, I'd love to wave my Life 6 around. That was also another fun experience. Which, man, speaking of which, I distinctly remember the people sitting next to me. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. They were sitting the whole time, like everybody, because, you know, obviously Love Live concerts, like everybody's standing up, cheering, doing the Wotage, the dances with the light sticks and all that, and everybody's into it. And these people, I think it was like a family of like, I don't remember, like 2-3 people. They were just sitting there the whole time for the concert, and I was like, y'all, did y'all know what you're getting yourselves into when you purchase these tickets? It's like, do you know like how these concerts work? It's like, why are you just sitting there? And they left, I think, like halfway, because and I'm like, what a waste of your money to be like, you know, just to like sit there, not realize that this is a sitting concert, and then just leave halfway through. Like, that is, I mean, I guess spend your money however you want to, but like, it just seems like a complete waste of time, money, all that. I don't know, that was kind of weird, but yeah, I'd love to definitely do that again, because that was a whole fun experience. Wotage is an experience for sure. Oh, I chose the wrong skill for that. It's fine. This is a kind of a null run anyway. Oh my god, there's so many skills. I've probably just been taking a whole bunch of useless skills, but I don't really care. This is not one I'm going to be using for my League of Heroes. Like I said, I'd be surprised if this even reaches UD level. I think this might actually be like UE8 or something. It's not good. What did I tell you? Oh my god, it's even worse than I expected. It's UE4. Holy that's probably the worst I've done in a while. That's still 3rd place. Yikes. Okay, well, that's what happens when you get absolutely BS luck, I guess. You know, just absolutely nothing. What a great way to end the stream, I guess, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, I think, how we're gonna end it. I don't know, maybe I might... Oh, the 2nd episode! Oh shit, oh, dang, the 2nd episode of Umayuru's out. Oh shoot, I need to watch that right now. Okay, I'll do that after the stream. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, too many failures. Yeah, what can you do about it? What can you do? You know, this is a game of RNG, so it is fine there, but... Alright, I think that's gonna be it for me. Yeah, appreciate the follow, appreciate you sticking around, and the chats, definitely much appreciated there. So thank you, Zarek, for that. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing more. I might do more streams of this, but we'll probably do something a little bit different for tomorrow. So we'll see about that. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around in the chats. Yeah, this has been Shino the Penguin, and I guess announcements before I sign off, actually. I think that's pretty much it. Probably couldn't be streamed tomorrow, so we'll see about that, but till then, hope you all have a good rest of your Thursday, and I will see you in the next stream. Thank you. Goodbye.